Mic. Boop, boop, boop. Hey guys, I don't know if my sound alerts are going to be working today because I did hide them, so I don't know exactly if they're going to be working because they became very distracting last time.
Mm-hmm. Wait, those
Yes,
don't
that's
go onto
what
the
was
recording.
distracting.
Oh, I
Those,
put a fucking limit on that shit too, guys.
those don't
Emotional
go into like the
damage!
recorded version, do they?
Do you guys still hear it? Do you guys hear it? Wolf, did that make it makes a sound in my ear, so it makes me think it actually is happening on stream. Is it not? Is it happening? They work. God damn it. I'll have to look into it. I guess there's no point in putting that. Whatever.
Look at it this way, at least yours actually work.
Yes, I don't know what the hell's going on with yours.
Neither do I, because like, even when I've tested it from another account, it works. So I don't know what the hell is going on.
Wolf can fix it. He can fix anything. Hey Wolf, if you have anything to add to like this episode, let pop on in, cause I'm running on like empty right now.
Who's Crystal Days? Don't worry, I'll carry this podcast.
Rog is so strong he can carry us. We're good.
And I'm also good at delegating. I'll delegate to Wolf.
Yeah, it's me. Oh, you're Crow. I was wondering. Crystal Days is Crow, guys.
Oh, okay.
You
I
didn't
was
know
like,
that?
oh, we gotta.
No,
No,
I
I did.
didn't. I literally asked you, Aries, who was Crystal Days, and you just kind of sat there.
Well, yeah, you didn't ask when I was listening.
You're such a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's the first mistake.
Hey ho.
Hi, Crow.
Hi, Crow. That wasn't to you. That was to Aries. Love you, Crow.
Oh yeah, I can do this.
Ooh.
And
Don't. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you doing
because I
something I
Watch
can.
shouldn't?
out. Watch
No,
out. You might make
I
Crow
don't
fall
have
in
any
love with
fun
you or
toilet
something.
story.
I
Just
keep
been
forgetting
busy.
my one is actually widescreen, so I can have two different browsers up on the same screen at the same time.
Aren't you so awesome? What the fuck did you miss? I don't know what you missed. There's so much stuff that happened here that
Yeah.
Woof, you have been working nonstop. I actually saw your girlfriend yesterday. Well, didn't see her, but you know what I mean.
Actually, I saw your girlfriend yesterday too.
Yeah, and she didn't know that we had an anime section in our Discord, and I think she got really excited and joined it. um, don't ask me.
She did. Next time you talk to your girlfriend, Wolf, ask her about sex harpies.
Sex harp. Okay? Now I need to know. Sex harpies.
Ah,
Isn't that just
man,
regular harpies?
I don't know.
Is that in
Like,
that one?
also check her internet history.
Yes, she actually went into the Discord on her own. I saw Potato Frog in the anime section watching anime.
Well, okay, like she did for a little while, but what was it? Jax and Dragon started talking about sex harpies like before the next anime started after your girlfriend joined. And she was kind of like me. She was kind of like, what the fuck? Why are there sex harpies? But yeah, so yeah, ask her about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen her join the VCs a few times on her own. Ages ago.
Yeah, but generally Wolf is in the room with her when she joins.
Yeah, like
So
that was the first time I seen her join. I was really surprised whenever I
I'm
heard somebody
texting
join.
her
I looked
right
down.
now.
I looked down and I'm like, holy shit,
Yeah,
that's
even if she
that's
just wants,
Potato Frog.
yep, even if she wants to join and just like mute and deafen herself just to watch the animes, she's more than welcome if she doesn't feel comfortable.
Yeah, she doesn't have to interact.
Yep.
Although she seemed like she was like enjoying the weird conversation those two were having.
I'm single.
Yeah.
Why are you asking if I'm single? Yeah, I'm single. I got stood up twice this past weekend.
Well, if you should send her a text message. I'm in your browser history. Wait 5 minutes, and then I saw you watching anime without me.
Wolf, I can message Potato Frog. I can slide in her DMs. Ooh ooh, Potato Frog.
As soon as I saw it was her, I'm like, so did you come here to give me terrible flashbacks?
No,
And she
I
was
don't
like,
have a girlfriend.
yes.
Rog, why does Crow think that I have a girlfriend?
What, a girlfriend? I don't know.
I don't. to talk about it. She said she didn't want to talk about the harpies. I don't blame her. I don't blame
I
her in
didn't want to
that
talk
one.
about the harpies
No
either.
one wants to talk about the harpies. I want to hear about the harpies though.
Me and fucking poor potato frog were like trapped in a fucking room with Dragon and Jax talking about sex harpies. I wanted out, but I also wanted to watch the movie. Uh, anyway,
So,
so welcome to the podcast,
but
everyone.
yes. And Crow, to answer your question, I am I am still single. I actually got stood up twice this past weekend. So dating sucks a lot, and I'm actually straight. I just like how women look. They're very, very sexy.
Wait, you're straight?
I'd say bi-curious, I guess.
God damn, I was gonna say like I gotta go get my gaydar recalibrated
What?
then. My gaydar's never been wrong, and
I
I
am
mean,
I likes the cock.
actually, you give off bisexual energy, honestly.
Well,
Yeah,
cock-a-doodle-doo.
that I can, yes, I can say that I would probably be bisexual if, but I just I don't know. I like cock too much to try female too much.
You talk too
And
much to try
I
a female
I
too
like
much.
unless you go to Thailand,
cock, dick,
then go to Thailand.
the big. Go to Thailand,
Yeah,
to
they got women
Bangkok.
bodies, but yeah, because they've got women bodies with dicks attached to them.
Yeah, yeah, it's very. You gave me
Yeah, they
lesbo
just
vibes, and I kind of maybe. Oh no, I'm. If anything, I'm more bi. Can we? Is this gonna be our podcast today? My
what
sexuality. Is this what's going on here?
I mean, we're third stream in, and
Just
we've
gotta get a
gone
thirst.
absolutely none of the topics to go immediately off track, so might as well keep up
Hey,
the trend.
Yeah.
wait a minute, wait a minute.
No,
What? All right,
there's no reason to be sorry. Hell,
I got a
kind of
question.
wish I was a lesbian. I think I'd probably find someone by now.
Yeah, Reds is there.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Go get me some red
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Go dumpster diving.
Oh my God,
Dumpster diving in Taco Bell.
going dumpster diving with Redza, huh?
Go dumpster. I'm so hungry. I'm supposed to be ordering pizza for my daughter, and I keep
I
forgetting.
I got a technical question here. Why? I'm guessing that Crow said you gave me bisexual vibes,
No,
or
she said I gave lesbo vibes. Wolf said I
okay,
give bi
uh,
vibes,
okay.
or that
Well,
he could see
yeah,
me being bi.
yeah, I can too. Why in Crow's message here is it just a bunch of star or asterisks or what the fuck ever they're called?
I don't know.
Must be
For
a
me,
sad face.
no, no, that's okay. You know, like how whenever you type in a password, sometimes like it'll have like the dot 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 dots.
Oh, you've got a chat filter turned on.
How the fuck do I turn that off?
I have no idea.
You gotta go into the settings of the chat, right there, and and yeah, and change them.
I'll just have people translate for me
Like,
for now. I'm not gonna fuck with it. This is gonna take me like
those
a
settings are
thousand
so
hours.
fucking stupid. If I'm watching it from my stream, if people are swearing, I can see it. If I look at my chat, I can't see it. If I look at somebody else's chat, I can. If I look at it on my phone, I can.
Oh yeah, it's so annoying. And you actually have to do this per like stream. You cannot do it's not all around. You actually have to do it per fucking
All
stream.
right, I'll have to look at that later, I guess. Wait,
You know, I'm
what?
just waiting for it to get to the point where they start adding sensors to the live stream themselves, so that they have an AI picking up stuff like people saying fucking all that, and it just beeps it out. Which I'm surprised they don't have already,
Food,
courtesy of
food, food.
China.
I picked up my phone and I forgot what the fuck I was trying to do. Food, food,
You
food.
were trying to order a new wheel bearing for your car.
No, I got a wheel bearing.
Oh,
But yeah, that was actually a while ago. Cause well, my
Maybe you're
brother's a
trying to make
man.
a closet.
No, no. Alright, my closet's done, guys. I finally got that done. Get off my back.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You finished
and
the one in
then
the shower. I forgot about that.
yeah, and then the cross dresser showed up and stole all your bikini bottoms and underwear.
Oh
Oh,
my god, the
yeah,
cross
that.
Must have been
dresser.
a really, must have been a really big SpongeBob fan then.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I
Death
don't know
doesn't
how
have any
this.
thongs anymore.
I don't know how this long this stream's gonna be. We didn't mean the last one to go 3 hours, and it did. We just had a
It
lot
basically
of.
goes on until we stop ranting and realize what the time is.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
only reason that
uh,
one stopped after 3 hours is because I realized it was 3 hours long already, and I was like, "Fuck."
yeah. I got to be quiet this time so we can get through stuff because
No,
I talk too much
you're
and
supposed to carry us, remember?
man. Yeah. I'm also delegating to Wolf.
I don't know.
So bye.
Talk to you later.
Love
Enjoy
you
your
later.
dinner. Please send some to me. Log
Wait,
in.
no. Oh, okay. Wait, who's going to have dinner?
Crow.
Oh,
I don't
Right.
understand. Okay, so I have Howie, Hungry Howie's, right? And I do the Howie rewards. So every time I order, I should be earning stuff towards rewards to get like a free fucking pizza. And I always have like 20 points no matter what. What's with the car use? I had to fix a tire for my girlfriend the other day. I don't have any car issues now. Well, no, one of my tires is leaking air very slowly, so I keep having to air it up. But other than that, I'm
her
good.
wheel bearing fell off.
It didn't
She's get,
fall off.
she's getting any excuses before she crashes.
I had I had an issue with my wheel bearing, and I needed an oil change, and my car and my battery kept well, my car wouldn't turn on there for
Yeah,
some time. I actually had to
yeah.
even get my car jumped at Meyer by the people from Bell Tire. Really hot guy. Wish I would have gotten his number.
So pretty much what was happening was every time she turned the car on, the wheel bearing fell off.
Yeah, 'cause that makes sense, guys. Cars.
Yeah, I'm a professional mechanic.
No,
There you
no,
go.
do not take any mechanical advice from us,
You
please.
know, it's been pretty hot out there this summer.
Please
Everyone should
stop.
start drilling holes in their radiators to help the cooling issue that you run into in this hot weather.
You know, the issues that you're having with a car, it just brings a song to my mind. Death in the car goes, fuck, fuck, fuck!
I could totally picture her doing that. Just, yeah.
I have done it. I have
That
done
fucking. All right then.
it. That's in the car. Goes fuck, fuck, fuck. Yep, yep, yep.
I must have like listened to one of her dash cam videos or something.
Oh, I need to get a dash cam. But anyway, so I had all these issues with my car. And so I have a master mechanic for a brother. Very, very lucky on that. Love my brother. He helps me a lot. Um, and well, I didn't have cash. I didn't,
He's
like,
great at cranking those nuts.
um, I didn't have any cash on me, but I had my gaming laptop from before I had was able to build this PC. And so, and he needed a game. He wanted to run his 3D printer, and but he didn't have a good laptop. So I said, hey, well, resale on this laptop is roughly a grand, 900 to a grand, but family discount and $500 to $700, whatever. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, but wait, instead of paying me the money, you can work on my car. Sure, and he did. And he is so good at his job. He got me let's see, did an oil change, replaced the wheel bearing, and replaced my battery all within 45 minutes. Like, I love my brother. He's awesome. And he still owes me money from that laptop, but I'm not that worried about it because fuck, something's gonna happen to my car, and I know I'm gonna have to go back to him. Tits or tires, if they have them, then you'll have issues. So true. Yep, I have tits. I can back that up.
Yeah, you can just take your tits off and put them where the wheel bearing's supposed to go to make the car run better.
What? These aren't the tits that you were talking about before, like the freaking air up fucking tits. You
Eh.
can't just take them off.
Oh,
I mean, technically you can.
yeah, I mean, I'll come over, I'll bring a hacksaw, don't worry, I'll help you change your wheel bearing.
Leave my tits alone.
I'm
Like,
changing your wheel bearing. What are you talking about? You need like a hacksaw, a sledgehammer, and I don't know, an assortment of other tools.
Oh my god, guys, a veggie pizza sounds so good right now. Food sounds so good right now. I am so fucking hungry. Large pizza. Oh, guys, by the way, down below, like the video, there's a send me food button. If you ever feel like sending me food, please do.
Who's getting a trap? What?
Who's getting what trap? What are you talking about?
Gotta get a thirst trap. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't.
you are way far back in the chats, mister.
Yeah, I'm fucking somewhere. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's get
You're
on track.
fucking you're
So far, we've done nothing. We've talked about nothing but your wheel bearing and your inflatable tits. Like,
Yeah, typical
I
Twitch viewer
don't
got stuck at the
have
trap.
inflatable tits. And if you're losing air
that's
but
not
don't
what the
have
people come here for.
losing air, then it's probably yeah. Believe me, I know. I had my brother check all of this shit. We can't find it, so I just
You
keep airing it up
check
every
the
when my
blinker
light goes out.
fluid.
Yep, the blinker fluid. That's very important shit. Don't forget to check the blinker
What,
fluid.
what about the tank grease?
Seriously, what the
Did
fuck
you
is it? I don't even know. I haven't even heard that one.
did you try downloading more RAM?
Yeah, that might make the car go faster.
Where's Clocks? I wish she would actually stream with us because fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Ooh, a cookie! I'm getting a cookie. Guys, I'm getting a fucking cookie.
Who cares? What are you gonna do with that cookie?
I mean, do you pay extra for a fucking cookie? Because I assumed it was just the ones that you could eat by.
I knew
Jack!
Wolf was like a
You'll have to
fucking
take the
mechanic.
tire
He
off the
just
rim and put it
acted
back
like
on
one.
with the new seal. Yeah, I know. Yeah, cause what you do is you gotta wash it and shit. Like, yeah, I actually had that issue with these. Thank, thanks, Jack, jerk. But I did have that issue when I first bought this car, where a lot of the tires actually started leaking because the seal on the bead was not working. Yes, I
Seed on
love
the
you.
bead.
The seed on the bead. I can't fucking talk. I
To
need food,
translate for anyone who
guys.
doesn't understand cars, they were talking about a rim job.
Rim job.
Oh yeah, I've went to one of those.
A Rick James, as Valiant likes to call it.
Yeah,
Hey,
wasn't that like a black guy?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't
Do
know.
do
Yeah, Rick
do.
James. Not Val. No,
Leave
I
the
think Val's the white
food.
guy.
Yeah, he is a white guy.
Yeah, he sounds like a welder. Like
Um, he's not a welder.
he's
Um,
a manly man.
yeah, I just say fuck it and wait until I buy. Yeah, that's how it is. I just keep airing it up until. No,
Yeah, until it goes flat.
it goes flat. Like my light is already
See,
on. Like my tire light
see,
is already on.
this is why you need inflatable boobs. So you can just keep pumping them up, and whenever they go flat, you just pump them up again, and you never gotta
I'm not.
fucking
I
worry
don't
about it.
need
Yeah,
fucking
it's like storage
inflatable.
for it's like an emergency storage for air. Tires go down, just get them out, quick pump, tires have been inflated again.
Have you considered run flats?
I have. They're generally a bit more expensive though. And me, single parent of 3 kids.
Yeah, they're really good for getting away from the police and GTA and stuff. It's the only
I
reason I
don't
know what
play.
they are.
I don't fucking play GTA.
Yeah, run flats keep you going. Maybe you should get run flat boobs
Okay, that is not a thing.
that you know of.
I'm not fucking googling it. I
All
don't
right,
believe it. I
all
don't
right.
believe it's a thing.
Let's
I'm not googling
yeah,
that one.
your fucking Google history is gonna end up looking like potato frogs if you start googling shit like that.
Like potato frogs. What does potato frog fucking Google? You West
She
Virginia
fucking
you?
googled sex harpies last night.
She did.
Yeah, because Jackson
Because
Dragon
it
were
because they were talking about. Well,
and
you didn't say that she actually had Googled it. Hey, just so you know, there's an ad in a minute, guys. So pop out the video, mute the ad, and you can actually still watch us if you want.
You can up the video on the actual video
yep,
itself, and when the ad's
and
over, it'll pop the video back in.
yeah, and then delete
Ta-da!
your account.
What the fuck? These are people we want to watch watch us, and you're telling him to delete their
Oh,
account.
try Alt
He's not.
F4.
He's not a good Twitch thot, guys.
So I
I'm
just
not a
googled
Twitch
run
thought.
flat boobs.
Oh yeah.
Of course he did.
The first two suggestions are how do run flats compare to regular tires. The third one is my saline breast implant is deflated, and the rest
Oh
of it is just tires.
shit! I thought we had fucking 23 viewers for a second.
No, we have 8 viewers.
Yeah, I just like looked up. I'm like 23. Holy shit! We're really reaching people. We're making a difference. Nah, it's just one of the Twitch thoughts that I like.
You and your fucking Twitch thoughts.
Well, you guys are the ones
When
that
are you
made
going to
me.
be? When are you going to be a Twitch?
No, I
thought?
didn't. I absolutely said nothing about it.
I didn't
Okay,
make you do.
Aries was the only one that. Yes, you did. You're like you need to make a Twitch account and then
Okay.
follow me and love
Oh,
me and
I just
shit.
gave you shit. That's all I did. You
And
didn't really have to do shit.
now I have a Twitch thought addiction and it's your fault
He does.
and Clocks'
He
fault
has a fucking Twitch
and
thought. It's bad, guys. Like it just started off as a
and
joke of us like jumping into Twitch thoughts and seeing if who could get banned the fastest, which is Aries, by the way. Um,
yeah.
and but he has continued. It is an addiction. Who needs porn when you have Twitch thoughts? Ta-da!
Yeah, and they talk to you.
Yeah.
They make you feel
Eh,
special.
no, what Twitch thought makes you feel special?
None of them. I'm making shit up as I go along. I didn't have an ending for that one.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm like, no, Twitch thoughts. Do you, that one. Aries, you remember that one? No, Rog watched that one with me, where she just stood there, holding a towel and just kept counting down
Oh
to
yeah,
when she was gonna
actually,
drop the fucking towel.
yeah, I
And
added that one.
then,
Yeah, she's
but
like I
why?
followed
She's
her.
so fucking dumb. And then
She
as she,
really is.
uh,
I unfollowed her after a
Well,
while because
it
she
just
just never had
reinforces the
anything to
point, though.
say.
It does make her simps feel special. Not in the way of that they feel important, more of a case of special.
like
She is
she as
special.
she counted down, she would get to like 1 or 2.
And then she'd start talking about other shit.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden she was apparently had some health issues or whatever, so she'd start talking about that. Which and then she'd count down again when people were starts asking her about dropping the towel again. It's just like what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
she's
want
then
to see
at
supposed to
some
one
be a
point
dumb
boobs.
bitch
Drop the
either.
fucking towel.
she she started talking about turtle races and stuff, which I didn't understand.
Potato says she is scared because she had Google. Okay, Potato Frog is scared of sex harpies apparently.
Yeah, I am too. They got
What
like
the fuck
needle
Why?
is the
Why,
teeth.
difference
why
between
are we
sex
scared of
harpies
sex
and regular
harpies? Now
ones?
I need to know why we're scared of sex harpies. I
I'm
have not
afraid of
experienced a
them.
world of bliss. That's
Oh,
okay. I don't need
by
to
any
know.
chance did she get results for genital herpes and not harpies?
No, nah, it was harpies. It was definitely it was the winged women. It was
Yeah,
winged
no, I just
women.
googled it and everything is herpes. There are no harpies here.
Sex
Uh,
harpies. Yep,
Sex
yep, it's
herpes.
all herpes.
Wow. Well,
It
she
Yeah,
said
is.
so
she
like,
googled sex harpies.
What
yeah, and I think she got
call?
herpes and just misread it,
Oh my goodness! I really hope
which
she. Sex
which
Wait,
just
does she
reinforces the
harpies.
point. That is what
Anime.
herpes are.
does
Anime.
she
Sex
think a
harpies. Anime.
harpy
Oh
is
my god! I
just?
found anime harpy porn videos, guys.
Well, of course you did. They're
Just now.
probably fucking everywhere.
Holy shit! There's a ton of them.
Dragon and Jax were going on about the sex
Okay,
harpies.
bookmark this site. Okay, that's for
Bookmark
later.
the site. What the fuck?
What?
You didn't go to like Heavy R or something, did you? Like that's a
No,
sketchy
the
as
first
hell
one
site.
was Pornhub.
Oh, okay, that one's legit.
Yeah. I don't go
Uh,
do that sketchy shit.
Furry tiger, harpy, elf fucked by big orc dick compilation.
well, that sounds like one I sent Scaly.
Oh, one of the suggested videos is orc massage. The playthrough of it.
Pornhub. What about? What do you know about Pornhub, Crow?
Crows on
I
Pornhub.
honestly forgot
What?
about Pornhub.
Pornhub and RedTube. Those are like my go-to ones.
Crow's not in the chat, is she? I thought
Yes,
she
she
went to eat.
is. Well, she's back now. A lot
Oh.
of things. Hey, y'all should play. Rog, did you play Orc Massage?
Nah, Carsey did though.
Carsey did. Did she like it? I'm debating it.
She kept breaking the elf's hip. Like she couldn't get past. Like she was too rough with the elf girl.
Not did she actually give them happy endings, or did she just play it
No,
like
she
it?
kept breaking. She was literally like hurting the elf girl so badly that she
Hey,
like
Spanx.
she
I
could not
mean,
enjoy herself.
considering
Oh
the
my
pelvic region
god.
can take impacts that are just about subsonic, she must have been really fucking it up.
I know, right? Like, Jesus Christ. I was watching her too, and I was like, God damn, Christ, you gotta slow down that poor little elf girl. You know, you're fucking her up, breaking her fucking hips. I think she broke her fucking spine once. But the bird bitch, whatever she was, um,
Like, Kelsey, the only reason the hips don't lie is because they're not supposed to be fucking crippled.
she got that bird bitch pretty happy though.
But she hasn't been giving them happy endings, because I believe in that you can give them happy endings, or you can
You
choose
can
to.
if you make them happy, but she just kept hurting that poor elf girl.
Yeah, the elf one, but what about the other ones?
Oh, the
Apparently.
bird one was getting like she was like, getting off, having orgasms and shit. Like she was having a good time.
Okay.
That bird was a
I
feather
don't
brain, though, so probably wouldn't even noticed.
I, bird brain.
Eh, featherhead.
Okay, so Rog, how are things in West Virginia?
Yeah, that's where I'm living this week. But you're wrong again.
Ah,
Bullshit.
yes, over there in West Virginia.
I literally have a list. I have a list of what names I'm gonna go through every fucking week, and one of these times I will get it. I will fucking get it. Okay, gotta cross off West Virginia.
Yeah, we do have Wampus cats running around over here, though.
It's
Wampus
funny
cat.
because you won't, because I know exactly where he is.
You know, you actually looked it up now?
No.
God damn it.
I can find out in like 5 minutes.
I know you can, man. I kind of want you to and kind of don't want you to.
Oh,
That
I'm
bird
not going
was
to.
out of context. That bird was having a good timing good time orgasming. Yep. E start and Crow
Oh,
singing West
yeah.
Virginia by Johnny Cash. Okay, is
All
this
we're
just
saying
my
is that that
stomach or
bird
something?
brain, the cloaca was cloaking.
Oh my god, I gotta pee all of a sudden.
This is very unprofessional.
I
Wait till the commercial
know.
break. Okay, all right. So we got our this week. We got our well, I already did mine last week. But we got our Darwin Awards this week. The Aries and Death want to
No, Aries
do.
did hurt his. Like, and I just
Oh,
had a big fucking list. Hey, I forgot we had another product to talk about.
the joystick.
No.
Oh,
Aries just created it the other day. Jizz in a tube.
oh yeah, he was squirting it into his computer to make his computer run
Oh,
faster.
yeah. As a replacement for thermal paste.
Yeah, it turns out anybody here that's building a computer, it turns out that jizz works better as a coolant than the actual coolant does
Yeah, so
on a
anyone using the
PC.
Arctic MX6 version for the thermal paste, yeah, it is very much just look-alike, and you might be able to use that as a replacement. You know, save
Yeah,
yourself 10 quid.
if you're building a computer, just pull your pants down whenever you get to the processor, ejaculate onto the processor, and put the fan on it, and you're good to go.
Yep, go to
Yeah, and
Pornhub and look
if
up
you
some sex harpies.
and if you're really worried about that, if you still have the syringe the last time you used thermal paste, just stick it in the hole, jack it off, and then just squeeze it out. Just get a precision
Yeah,
going in.
fuck yeah.
No,
If
no,
you're a woman,
no,
get your
no,
boyfriend to
Crow.
come in.
Crow, you lots of hugs. So easy coolant for the Wankmaster 3000. Yeah, jizz and
Oh yeah,
tube.
you can just
Yep.
use that. Yeah, it's like self-cooling and lubricating, I guess, by that standard. But wait a minute. Wait,
Wait a minute,
wait,
what?
what the crow say? I'm lost.
She said I want to unalive, and I said no. Hugs.
No, you can't do that.
You
We
can't
still
do
haven't
that.
figured out where I'm from.
Okay. Okay, and here's on a serious matter. The whole unaliving situation. Um, right around this time is a very hard time for me. Let's see. 2 days ago. Let's see. All I'm thinking about is how some PCs have clear tubing to show the colored coolant.
You're on about the actual lubricant cooled ones.
Yeah, that. Well,
The
Yep.
one, well, I don't know if
Looking
it's
at.
Yeah, you
lubricant, but
can
yeah, it's gooey
ejaculate
shit.
into those. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
ejaculate
and
into
then
those too.
add some food coloring into it, and there you go. You got your
Yeah,
colors.
those ones might take a while to fill up though, because holy shit, those pit tubes are thick.
Oh man, just fucking the internet is like literally. This is a statistic that I looked up a long time ago. The internet is or the surface internet is 30% porn. Like there's plenty out there. You can fill it up.
30% porn and 10% semen.
Well, I didn't look up that statistic. That's their statistics over there in Ireland. I don't.
Okay,
Back to what Death was
back
saying.
back to the serious topic. Okay, I 2 days ago was my brother's birthday. My brother who decided to unalive in 2020. So this is a hard time for me personally. So yes, if anyone has those type of issues, please reach out because this year I turned the age that he decided to do that. And so it just brings everything to like a forefront in my head, like where his mindset and stuff. So very real thoughts on things. Hey, no, no, no. We all go through our hard times. So obviously, if you're joking, joke away. I understand. It's a way people joke. No, no, no. You didn't make me uncomfortable. This is a very real topic that does need to be talked about because many people go through these issues all the time. And like after that, I went through those issues. I went to a doctor. I sought help. So, like if anyone sees my tattoo, that's from my brother. So, it's if you have those thoughts, please reach out. I don't care if I don't know you. Reach out because now don't be a fucking creeper though. I'm just saying that. Don't try and turn it into a whole little fucking thing
Yeah.
and turn it into anything like that. I'll block you faster than you can say what the fuck. But if you actually need help, I can be there for you to help you get help. I will not, but you do have to search out help on your own as well. Because obviously, there's only so much that an outsider can do.
Yeah. Professional like therapists and
Yeah.
counselors and even medication can help to a certain extent.
Yep. See, with me, after my brother passed away, I ended up having to go. I couldn't grieve properly because whenever I started grieving, it felt like the whole world was just crashing in. Like I couldn't breathe, I couldn't think, I just was having panic attacks. So I ended up, I went to my doctor and I got on an antidepressant for about a year. So I could actually, not, it didn't take the pain away because nothing's going to take that pain away. Um, you just learn to live with it. And so, but I was able to still feel those feelings, but not in a way to where I was not functioning. So always, I'm a therapist and my sibling. I'm so thankful for the people. Yes. And another thing to think about, and because I've been there, dark place, it doesn't it doesn't make the pain go away. It makes it get transferred to other people. Like my brother, he battled with depression, anxiety, and MS. And I bring up MS because he was on medication that made all of those thoughts worse. So it just made a bad situation worse. And he did have a good support system because it wasn't his first run in with like he had attempted multiple times. And but usually he reached out to someone at that point when he got that bad. And just for some reason that one time he didn't. And like I remember the last day I hugged him. I remember the last words I said to him. Like it's whenever you try not to take those moments for granted. I know it's hard because everyone gets busy and everything like that, but it's rough. But you are valuable, you are important, people love you, even if you don't realize it. And that is my TED Talk for the day. Sorry, guys.
Well, that was a good one.
Well,
So, I mean, yeah, that type of shit's important. Too much of the time, that type of shit gets ignored or pushed to the back.
well, especially with men. Men are
Oh yeah, yeah. We're not allowed to have any kind of emotion or feeling. We have to keep that shit stuff down.
Well,
like,
the only things we're allowed to feel is anger and alcohol.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
I mean,
Like,
there's an artist out there named Dax, Dax. Fuck, let me see what was the song that he put out. Um, Let me Google this real quick. Dax, man song. I forgot what it's called. To be a man. And oh my god, it brings all those type of situation. Let's see, where's the lyrics? Do do do. What it's like to be a man, it's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Basically, that's lyrics from his song. Like, a man is always expected to provide in some sort of way. They can't just be loved. They can't just cry. They can't just. They're not expect.
yeah,
They there's they are expected to do so much, and if they
and
don't, they're ridiculed.
exactly. And I'm reminded of this. I think it was a fucking TikToker video that was going around the web a while back. There's some person who I guess started off life as a woman, but then started like I don't know, trying to transition into a man or whatever, and her mom was like, tell her, look, you need to pay some rent here. You've been living here for a couple of years now. This is a kid that's like never left home or whatever. And the kid's screaming and crying, and they're like, "Well, you don't understand. I'm transitioning. Stop misgendering me." And one of the dudes I was watching that was like kind of covered the video. I was like, "Look, you see where this person made the mistake? They want to be a man and they think that crying is okay. Like once you become a man, you can't cry. The waterworks, they don't work no more. You
You know,
it's not good." That this person was like screaming and crying and like, you have to give me 30 days and like all this other dumb shit. I'm just like, he's right. If you're gonna be a man, like you can't just cry every time something doesn't go your way. You gotta deal with it. Like,
You've got to be
man
the
the
wall
fuck
that
up.
holds back. You've got to be the wall that holds back the shit that life throws at everyone.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what being a man's about. Like, you don't get to just sit down and cry and whine and shit. But I'm pretty sure that that person was one of these people that just wanted oh, look at me, I'm special too. Like, they're just using the whole transgender thing to try to get sympathy points or
hey,
whatever, or to
perplexed.
be a
It wouldn't be the
professional
first time.
victim. Oh, hell no, no. Those people,
There's
not
also
like not like actual people that are serious about like transgen or like transitioning and whatnot. The gender dysphoria, I think it's called, or something. Not those people. I'm talking about the people that like they just jump on that, you know,
It's a
bandwagon.
popularity contest.
Yeah,
yep.
so then they can use it like they're professional victims is what they are, and they use that like they use these other people's very real issue of gender dysphoria as like a vehicle for them to, well, woe is me, you don't know what it's like. I suffer too, and they're just doing it just
Well,
for that.
heck, I was reading an article about Megan Fox. Apparently, because she has three boys, but they're all um transgender for um so they all dress up like girls and stuff. They're all transgender. And but I in this article, this guy comes out and says, "No, these kids, they'll actually say my mom makes me wear dresses." And they'll
Okay,
cry
yeah,
about it.
that's fucked up too, because you're gonna fuck the kid up on that
Yeah,
shit.
like
Like,
just to follow. No, these. It's one thing if these kids don't feel right in their skin. I believe that. Okay, Like my daughter, she identifies as non-binary. Good for her. Whatever. But I also told her, I'm just like, now you do have to realize that not everyone in this world is going to like go along with this just because you
That's the
say
thing.
that you're non-binary, and
Yep.
you have to accept that. So, and I don't believe in letting someone transition until they're adult, because with how many
They
kids,
shouldn't anyway.
yeah, well, they're trying to
Yeah,
make it legal to
because
do that for them to be able to do as a freaking kid.
well, that's potentially dangerous because you like fuck up hormones and shit with that. Like,
Yep.
It's not just that. The main issue is that news reporters, fucking TikTokers, basically all the influencers, they're only showing the good side of transitioning. They're not showing the horror stories of what happens when people want to go back and they can't.
yeah,
Yep.
I've heard about that. That's a little known fact, but I mean, I always like whenever I go digging into stuff like that, like
Here,
just wondering about it. Like I'm not considering transitioning or anything. I like being a man and I
I like
like
being a woman.
women with titties. So I'm
You could
not
be a
changing,
lesbian. Yeah,
but
like
I like my penis. I
like
like
the
my penis too much. I don't want to give it up
if
for a
you're happy,
vagina.
if you were born a woman but you're happier as a man and you decide to make that transition and make those choices, that's perfectly fine. You live your life. Go right
Exactly,
ahead.
but
I'm
I'm
perfectly
happy
okay
with
with
who
that.
I am.
Yep.
Well,
Oh,
I
hold
mean, I'm
on.
happy with the gender that I am anyway. I got a lot of other complaints that are totally unrelated to that. But uh
Also,
anyway,
fun fact for the teenagers, if you're unhappy with your body, every 28 days, your skin basically completely replaces itself. So once a month, you're in a new body anyway.
and every 10 years your skeleton replaces itself. That's not just for
Okay.
teenagers, that's for
Okay. I'll be
everybody.
right back.
Yep.
My food's here.
She's got to pee.
She's got to take a bio break. And by bio break, we mean masturbate.
Probably for the pizza delivery guy because she realized she didn't have any money.
That was she's making
Um,
her own thermal paste.
so, she has a penis?
She hasn't said she doesn't.
That's true.
Oh, hey, Cox.
Oh, hello, Clocks. How are you doing today? So, Clocks, what was the name of that stripper?
Oh, yeah.
He's just remembered.
Well, I thought Cox was the stripper.
No, she went to a strip club. She didn't work at one.
Oh, I was kind of getting halfway messages and everything. It was like part of it was that she went to a strip club. The other part of it was that she was the one at the strip, working at the strip club.
No, she came back a changed woman. Uh, yeah, and then you're over there fucking up Ireland constantly.
Well, to be fair, they do it to themselves on a daily basis anyway.
So you just decide to jump on that and go, yeah, I'll help too.
Ugh. Everyone's always been afraid of the apocalypse, but no one's ever said it was boring.
Uh, oh, hell no. The apocalypse is exciting and dangerous and, scary. Although I guess it depends. Like, if it's like zombies and they're like the really slow ones, she'll probably be alright.
Yeah, that would be the fun with the sprinter ones. Depending on where it happens, I would probably be completely fucked.
I mean, okay, but like in every apocalypse, regardless of if it's zombies, viral, aliens, meteors, dinosaurs, what the fuck ever, don't twist your ankle because you're gonna die. Doesn't
Well,
matter
no,
what it is, you're gonna die.
just partner up with a fat person. That way you can always outrun them. You don't have to be the fastest, just not the slowest.
But if it's like a virus or something, and like, I don't know, there's like, I don't know, 25% of all humans are immune to it or whatever, even
That'd be
then,
a hell of a
odd,
lot.
odds are, odds are, there's like nobody, like, if you twist or break your ankle, there's nobody to like really help you fix it.
Yeah.
Like, so you're fucked. Like, I mean, you're fucked permanently. Even if like the zombies don't get you or the virus doesn't get you or like the dinosaurs don't get you or what the fuck ever the apocalypse is about,
Or, and I
you're
can't
still
remember
gonna
the name.
die.
Alternatively, and I can't remember the name of this film, and I really want to watch it, and I keep forgetting about it. You could cut the leg off and replace it with a shotgun. I
That
cannot
was
remember what film that was.
I thought that was an M16, and that was like a hooker that did that.
Oh yeah, it was. I just can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I thought it was the Evil Dead movie, but a bunch of people told me I was wrong, so it wasn't Evil
No,
Dead.
I think it was a rip on Evil Dead, which is kind of impressive considering the Evil Dead is technically a comedy anyway. Man, it sucks they didn't release season 3 of the TV show.
There was an Evil Dead TV show.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I didn't know that.
it takes place after the second film. They did 2 seasons, and season 3 was supposed to be a rip on Mad Max.
No, I didn't know that.
On the
Wait,
upside, though, I've seen
Evil.
a report that there's going to be a new Evil Dead film. The Ash isn't going to be in it, but he's going to be one of the people directing it.
Evil
And
Dead was doing a rip on Mad Max.
yeah,
I thought Mad Max was a nuclear apocalypse.
basically, it was basically the apocalypse, but done with a Necronomicon. Ex Mortis, which also means Book of the Dead of the Dead.
Yes, U.S. standard is stupid. But hi, I'm back.
What's the
USF
U.S.
standards?
standard?
The U.S. standard for the adult age, trying to make the children allowed to transition, blah blah blah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think you like don't go fucking around with the kids. Like
I feel like
like let them turn 18 and then they can make their own decisions and
so.
The
do
only
whatever
time
they
they
want.
should be allowed to do
Clocks.
should,
Did I see something about clocks? Why do I see
the only
mum?
time they should be allowed to have the decision on their own body modification is if they've been part of an accident or something and it requires surgery.
I don't see clocks. You lied to me,
Well,
Crow. I
yeah,
don't see
but they
clocks.
might also no Clocks is in there, or she
Dex!
was.
She's here
Oh,
somewhere.
there she is. Okay, she's playing with
Uh,
dicks.
oh well, of course she is. She was at the strip club yesterday.
Yeah, and Aries was giving her a lap dance.
Oh, it was. I thought he was
Oh
wrecking
yeah.
Ireland.
He was the one giving her a lap
Hey,
dance, is all I know.
who said I can't multitask?
That's pretty good. He's like wrecking Ireland, giving lap dances. Like he's got like a wild apocalypse idea over here.
Okay, let's see. Oh, and Wolf actually brought up something here. Let's see. Where is it? Um, there was
Was it a
also
penis?
a book written where a woman pretended to be a man and absolutely hated it. They had to go to therapy due to how they were treated as a man.
Yeah, I believe it. Like I said, like women that want to transition into men are well.
I
I
want.
mean, I'm sure they've done the research. The ones that actually have gender dysphoria, probably, or is that what it's called, or did they got a new name for it now? Because I know like you're not allowed to say hermaphrodite anymore. Now you got to call them something else.
Let's call them Hermes.
Anyway, I want to go with gender dysphoria for now because I don't know what else to call it. But yeah, like the ones that are like serious about it and like really do suffer from that and like really want to change, I'm sure they know the difference. But like all these other, like most of them are like TikTok kids coming up and they're like, oh, I'm a man now. And it's just like, look, little girl, you really don't want to do that. Like you think you do, but you don't. That's what they said about World of Warcraft, and well, Classic's kind of dead now. So yeah,
I wonder if it's that self-made man. I think is.
Well, like, the main issue is like how many of these kids are just being pulled into, for lack of a better phrase, the fake LGBT community, being shown
oh
about
yeah,
how great it is, and that being part of the other gender is great. Like, if they actually realized that gender swapping, that the other gender is just as shit as the other one, like they're both
Yep, they both have
bad.
pros and
see,
They both
cons.
suck.
this is another thing that like these TikTok kids don't think about. Like, I mean, I know like they're just doing it to be like
Fucking TikTok needs to burn.
self-victimizing and shit. But like something that some of these people don't think about is I think it's like the 20/80 rule or whatever, where like 80% of women go after the 20% of like what they deem as attractive men and shit. And like a lot of guys don't, the rest of us are kind of like left, well, what the fuck? We're left with the dregs. We're left with, well, like Sasquatch, that picture I sent you guys. Or that Hobbit thing that hit me up. Like, yeah, we're left with those. Okay, and now here's like, follow me here for a second.
Thanks, Jack.
You also got to take into consideration there's a lot of people out there that just because you change to a man and like you want to be with women or whatever, there's going to be a lot of women that are going to be like, oh, I want to, like, I mean, quote, real man, not somebody that has the surgical. That's not me saying that. I'm just saying like what these people are gonna
Yeah.
be going about. Like, I mean, for instance, there was this one chick, and you can say whatever you want about me, but I'll be honest about it. There was this one chick that hit me up. Turned out it wasn't a chick. Uh, well, maybe it was. I don't know who they were or what gender they were for sure. But they were transitioning or whatever. They're like, hey, I'd like to, meet up and I'm like, yeah. After they told me they were like transgender, I'm not interested. Like, I don't want a transgender guy that changed into a woman. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think that person had the like the
Was
sexual
fully,
reassignment
yeah,
surgery
was
anyway.
fully
So
transitioned.
it's like, yeah, I'm not gay, so I'm not
Well, see,
interested.
and that's one thing that makes it like I don't understand, like, because people have preferences. I mean, it's talked about all the time how women have preferences of wanting a tall guy, tall, dark, and
Yep.
handsome and stuff, but yet men are ridiculed if they don't want a slightly heavier woman, or a tall woman, or anything like that if they have certain standards, or a woman with a penis.
See, the issue
Yeah.
is because loyalty is now such a high fucking standard, nobody goes for it anymore.
What was that one dating site? It was I don't know, it was a couple years ago now, but they were like talking about like how you had to have height verification now if you were a man, and some dude posted like on the Twitter related to that. I think it was on the Twitter related to that dating app or site or whatever. He said, I'm fine with height verification as long as the women have to do the weight verification.
You know, it's a double standard.
And they didn't like that. And I'm just like, man, that guy makes sense.
Hmm.
Yeah. So next time you ask for their opinion, tell them that they should weigh in.
Yeah, but I guess like all the women didn't like that idea. They started in with their bullshit about what was it? Like, oh, men are dogs, all they care about's this and that. And it's like, well, but you're no different. Like that said, it's a double standard.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
and if
mean,
they actually ask people, like a lot of men just want somebody to be loyal. They're not stabbed in the fucking back.
Yeah. Well, and I just want to be treated nice over here. Clocks, we all treat you nice. Your mama Clocks. We gotta treat you. We respect our elders. Um, she's gonna give me shit for that one.
That
There
was
it is.
quick.
Fuck off. By the way, guys, Clocks is younger than me. She is not some old
But
person
not
making
younger
me
than
like
me.
that. God, you're young, Aries. And you're Daddy Aries, and yet you're. Oh my God, I'm old.
I'm really not young.
Mhm. But and see, that's one thing I don't understand. Like, people can have these standards on who they date and stuff, and I think it's with these standards comes like, okay, well, I know I probably will not be that happy with like a really big, heavier set guy because it's a different lifestyle. I like going to the gym. I like going out. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to do those things with him.
I
You
love you,
know?
bitch. I ain't
Well,
gonna never
yeah.
stop loving
Well,
you,
you're a
bitch.
baby, not crow baby, but I'm gonna hag with a king. Get the fuck off my lawn, bitch. I love you, Clocks. You're amazing. Yeah, like,
So Clox is waving a penis around again.
yeah, yeah, and waving at people and saying, "Get off my lawn."
This is my Citizen Kane.
Hi, Hall. How are you? But so everyone has their preferences on who they're with, and but a lot of them is just because it goes along with how they want to live their life. Yeah, you get those superficial bullshit that
I
you
yell
have.
at everyone, Clogs, not just the young kids.
What's one crazy reason? I'm a heavy set guy, but I go play tennis and do other things. Not saying that you say anything bad. It's all good. Well, yeah, that's a totally different thing. And that's like the exception of the rule. If I found a guy who still does everything that I do, he just tends to like food like I do. I mean, there's a reason why I'm thicker. I like food. I like
Your
carbs.
dick's
I like
small.
Whereas
Yeah,
I'm
but
thick. Whereas I'm thicker in the sense of, duh.
yeah.
yeah, his skull's thick.
that
It really is.
Crow, that totally threw me off. The fact that here we are talking about dicks and shit, and you do the sound alert. Your dick small. I looked at the chat like, which one said that? That didn't sound like any of them. And
It
that's
can't be that small if people can see it.
touche. Yeah, it's not small until someone has to get the tweezers and magnifying glass.
Why do you think I like the 8 times?
So you can see the little penises and shoot them off of the other guys.
Yeah, headshot.
Baby penis.
Perplexed is wanting an invite in. You aren't
I
in
like
there. I
perplexed.
can't get you in here. You're not sitting in a chat and that.
That's my buddy right there.
How can I invite you in if you're not in any of the chats for me to move you down,
Yeah,
bud?
perplexed. Come on
Come on,
now.
perplexed.
Yeah. You need to join a chat so we can drag you like a queen.
Yeah.
Dude, some of those drag queen, like those runway shows, are fucking phenomenal. I will say that they know how to throw a freaking fashion
I have
show.
been to one drag queen show. I don't know what they're called. That was the one time I didn't mind being completely fucking surrounded by people. Because it was people being themselves. They were actually being honest. Like, it was just... I wasn't in a room full of people that were full of shit.
Yep.
Always a good thing. No, I mean, like, if they're gay or, into drag or whatever, and, they're, like, being themselves, that's fine. That's a good thing. But,
Yeah,
man,
like,
and the
drag
world
interests me.
today, do you really want to be around everybody that's being themselves? I mean, dude, there's some fucked up shit out there. Like, drag
That's the
queens and
thing,
shit
though.
are perfectly normal, but
They're not being themselves. And this is going to piss off a lot of people. But the people who are fake pretending to be part of the LGBT group, they're protecting fucking pedophiles. Like, that group I
Yep.
can't fucking stand. They need to burn.
oh, wait, I didn't know about
There
that.
he is.
Those people are protecting pedophiles?
Yeah, there was a fucking parade. They call it a pride parade, but it really fucking wasn't.
There we
But there was a
go.
bunch of men on bikes naked and they were twerking around for kids. Even the kids themselves were asking, why are we watching this?
Yep.
That's weird. I didn't know about that.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
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 I miss you guys.
Mm,
Death,
yes.
looking great. As a friend, dude, flush that hair real quick in the back. The hair color. Look at that. Pow, 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 pow. Dude,
Guys, if you
dude,
need
it's
someone to cheer you on, Perplex is the guy to do it.
yeah. What do
Yeah.
you guys
Saying.
need? What do you guys need? Dude, you have pizza? I need pizza.
Oh, that would be funny, Clocks.
Shit.
Evil but
Oh,
funny.
shit.
That's like the sort of
I
shit I'd
do
do.
got
I
pizza.
just push him in and sit
Ugh.
down.
Man, I
Okay.
totally forgot I had pizza.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna stay here because this chat is fun. Let's
It is.
talk.
Pineapple goes on pizza, guys. I'm just saying.
Yes, it does.
Oh, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try
No,
it.
it
Pineapple
no, it
goes on.
doesn't.
Yes, it
Yes,
does.
it does.
Why? Why do you fight it? Don't fight
If
it.
it doesn't, why am I able to put pineapple on it?
I'm not fighting
See?
you. It's
See?
I'm gonna put. You know what? You know what I'm gonna put on my pizza? banana.
Banana.
I'm gonna start a
I
whole new trend. I'm gonna like,
Ham and
boom.
pineapple. Yes, I got ham, bacon, and pineapple
Oh,
on my pizza.
talk to me dirty some more.
Pineapple with black olives.
Ah.
Ooh.
You guys are. Is
Got a
this
lot of
turning
us to
into a
take out there,
mukbang?
girl. A mukbang?
Nope.
Oh,
I'm eating. This is my. I'm. Let's see. I'm drinking Angry
Yeah,
Orchard
I see
unfiltered
you
cider.
drinking. I see you drinking something, but I'm seeing something else there.
What? The
but
pizza?
see,
Oh,
I don't
I
know.
have a counter argument to the pizza thing, but this only applies to America and
Yeah.
anyone who's anti-communist. If pineapple doesn't apply, if pineapple doesn't belong in pizza, which I am fine with,
Well,
and communism doesn't belong in America, why are you all on TikTok?
I'm not on TikTok. I
yeah,
have one.
fuck
I
TikTok.
think
I'm
probably.
on TikTok.
Which is run by communists.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah. Can't we all just get along? Have some fun. I'm
Well,
kidding.
yeah,
We're
whenever the
Anyway,
humans.
aliens come.
The only way humans get along is by kicking each other's teeth in.
I'm not a human. I'm an entity.
That's partially
You are an
true.
entity.
Mhm.
Humans only get along and unite whenever there's something to fight. So
Yep.
So that's why.
until the aliens come and start trying to wipe us
Oh,
out,
I've seen it.
humanity's not going to be united.
No, I know. That's why I'm an entity. Like Death knows this. Like that's
You're a
who
ghost.
yeah, I am. If you look up my name, it's very distinctive in like the definitions of the two parts.
Well, if you're not real, can I have your house?
I don't have a house.
Oh.
I
Well,
have
if
an
you're not real,
apartment.
can I have your stuff?
Sure.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
I get the ghost.
No, I get everything. I'm going to sell it.
Oh.
Here, I'll go on video to prove I'm real.
I'm going
Oh,
to sell you to Area
Before you
51.
do that,
You got
let me
you gotta grant me
What
my
SCP is
permissions.
perplexed.
Ooh,
What number's
that's
that one that's the
sexy.
computer?
Oh shit, guys, damn it! Like,
Oh
why do you have to go right
no.
there? Whatever, you're gonna have a box over your
What are
fucking
you
head.
talking about?
Ooh, I like boxes.
Death, why are you
Can you
complaining?
can you do your camera in here? I don't know if you can.
It's okay if I
Oh,
can't.
Wolf's
I'm
asking
not.
what SCP perplexed is. So I'm
I'm
thinking since we only know him for a computer, he'd be that SCP. That's the hyper
Oh,
intelligent computer.
you
I
guys
forget
haven't
what his number
you
is.
guys haven't seen what I look like yet?
I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see much of anything.
but you could be a
Rock
computer
slide.
generated
know.
image.
Rock slide,
True.
and I don't think the people in my
I
chat
know.
have ever seen you because you don't stream.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm giving you shit again for not streaming.
you are.
What? Why not?
But
You're a
hey,
likable dude.
if it's not something that you don't, if it's something you don't want to do anymore, I understand.
No, I do. I do. I'm just trying to balance all this new stuff in my life, like
Oh,
which
you're
is
telling
really
me.
cool.
I start university again here in 21. I can't remember.
Nice.
24th or 28th.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that one.
That's
Wolf.
a lizard cause she stick out her tongue. Oh, then I'm.
It was the old style computers, I think it was. We were talking Windows ME around that time.
Oh, the one with
SCP-079, a
the.
sentient
Death.
microcomputer.
Pop quiz question.
Yeah, I
It's
know
my
which one.
birthday month. What age am I gonna be?
You're old, is all I know.
40.
Yeah.
All I can say
Yeah.
is if it's not 69, it won't be nice.
That's later. Meow.
He's
That's
40.
Saturday.
No, my birthday is the 29th. It's on a full moon. I want to be like wow, wow, wow,
Are you
like
turning
werewolf.
40?
I hope his girlfriend can keep up.
I know.
Are you,
What do you guys think? So I
you-
heard 40.
are you turning 40?
I heard
Clock says
40.
1,000. Death, where are you going to schools to? I think my class at Delta start at
Ooh, Crystal,
Northwood
yes, I'm an immortal.
University.
If I am a werewolf, you are correct. I'm immortal.
He's Jesus.
Maybe.
That's why all the pictures of Jesus were wrong. Jesus was a werewolf.
Yeah.
He didn't
Jesus
look like
was
a.
a werewolf.
Dude, if you look up werewolf stuff, it's pretty effing cool.
Don't look
All
up
I can
sex
say that
Barbies.
is that's his cross to bear.
Werewolf
Time to
in
call Sam and Dean.
Christianity.
Yes, call
Are you
Sam and
ready?
Dean. Call them to come to my house.
I am
please.
gonna be 42.
42?
I was close.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you're gonna be 42. You
Yeah.
are old.
But I'm sexy.
Hey, guess what? My
What?
birthday's next month. And guess how old
September
I'm going to be?
25.
I'll go with
16.
that. Yeah, sure. 25. 16.
You're going to be as old as Crow.
What? September what?
5th.
All right, making notes. Birthday
And
stream.
I'm going to be a
Birthday
decade younger than you.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
oh,
when everybody
14.
else has birthdays, they keep it down on a fucking notepad. I'm not allowed to forget mine because Discord has theirs on the same fucking day.
You might be turning 14, Death. You might be as old as Clocks.
All right, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab another dump.
Clocks is like 14.
Yes,
I love
I'm
this,
a
dude. Death.
Timberwolf.
I love this chat. This is amazing.
Yeah, this is our podcast every Thursday,
Yeah,
unless Aries ruins
Oh,
Ireland.
yeah,
okay.
again.
Mine is already ruined. I'm just
Again.
decorating the scenery, so to speak.
All right,
Death is
perfect.
a wait. What'd that say? Death is a lizard,
Mhm.
and they spelled lizard, but I thought lizard was spelled with one Z.
It is, but whatever.
Oh, okay. I was
Stop
confused. I was
giving
like,
people
shit.
shit
Have
for the way they spell. They want to
I?
be
I
eccentric.
was thinking. Oh shit! I've been spelling lizard wrong all this time. Like it's spelled with two Z's. I'm thinking, fuck. I really fucked that one up. People really think I'm stupid.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I haven't seen her in fucking ages.
Who? What? Where? When? Why?
Lizard weight lady.
Emotional damage.
I think her username was Lizard. Like the last thing I remember was when she joined the VC. One thing I remember her saying, and it just cracks me up so fucking much, is when she was talking to Clocks and she genuinely said "mother," like she thought that was her name, completely
Okay,
by
well,
accident.
That's great.
I was like, "Oh, mother," and then just realized what she said. Like, "No, no, fuck, wait, I'm sorry."
really had a
It
moment
was just
there.
so genuine.
That's awesome, and I love that you actually say genuine. He's
What
saying
you
it
want me to say,
phonetically.
Genu beer?
No,
Genumead.
because usually people
Genu
say
rum.
genuine, but you say
Genumead.
genuine. You actually say it
Genumead sounds
phonetically
like
correct.
sounds like a space thing.
Just
Sounds
saying.
like the
Well, I'm
like
English anyway, but I say
Ganymede.
it is technically correct.
Lies.
Um, Lucifer is my god. Okay, well that's good. Hey, at least you got something to believe in.
Mhm.
Which technically I could argue about the English language because I don't know why they keep reinforcing this point, but my family keeps insisting I'm a descendant of Shakespeare and it pisses me off.
Huh?
My family keeps insisting I'm one of the last descendants of Shakespeare and it pisses me off.
Oh
Wha-
well, you better keep your bloodline going. Get a harem.
Fuck that.
Yeah, too much of a headache. Get a girlfriend.
Yeah. Same thing really.
Yeah, but I mean, what's worse? Like 5 women to be yapping about something in your ear, or one woman yapping about something in your ear? I guess it depends on. You know what? You live in the old country, so you can just cut her tongue
Well,
out, right? You guys
see,
still
you
do
got
that
one.
shit, right?
See, one option you can only throw 'em out the door once. The other option you have the option to shout and reload before you chuck the next one out.
I guess.
Pretend you're eating bacon. I don't care. You have your harem. You have your whatever.
But yeah, their argument when I say about that, when I refer to his will at any point, is that I think it was my nan's brother, his side of the family stole the second half of the will, which is that all rights of Shakespeare shit go to the last male descendant of Shakespeare, which would be me.
Doesn't he have like a
That's interesting. We need to
fucking
get you to
building
do
in
23
France?
and Me or some shit. That's what we should do for one of our podcasts. Do 23 and Me.
The hell's
Wait,
that?
I think it's like a TLC thing where you like have
And the
23
loving
kids.
chicken.
No, you have like
he's.
23 kids with a chick named Kate or something.
I am not reading that, Wolf.
Reading what?
He put some Shakespearean stuff in my chat.
Whether 'tis the nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing them to die to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we and oh god, where is it going, fucky? The heartache and the thousand natural shocks, that flesh is heir to, 'tis a consumption. Stop fucking chatting in a talk. It's throwing me off when you throw the text up, you pricks. The flesh is heir to, 'tis to 'tis a consumption devourity to be wished to die to sleep
Perchance to dream.
perchance to dream a I there's the rub for in that sleep of death, what dreams may come.
What are we rubbing out in dreams? What?
We're making sure Aries PC stays cool.
Okay.
Yeah, also I figured out the second reason my computer was crashing, and that one was kind of my fault.
What? What? Is that why you needed the jizz in the tube?
Yeah, it's when I moved my desk forward to put the second monitor on the left-hand side, I moved the case forward and completely forgot about the fact that the front of my computer would be blocked. Half of the front vent would be blocked by the sofa, so I had to push the sofa back.
Mm.
But I still need to replace the thermal jizz anyway.
Oh, anyway.
And
So
see,
yeah,
you were sitting
we
there blaming Unreal Engine.
That
Who's
engine
blaming-
is shit anyway.
Who was blaming what?
Also, if I actually was a descendant of him, the only thing I would do with that will is make Shakespeare shit in schools optional.
okay.
Not
So
mandatory.
perplexed. Aries jizzed in his computer, and he's also a direct descendant of Shakespeare, the guy that wrote the Bible.
According to my family, who are also full of shit.
Nice. I'm royalty. I have a castle in Wales, apparently.
But have you jizzed into your computer today?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're on the
That's
same
that's how
page
you
as him.
cool it
Yeah.
down, duh.
Yeah,
it's-
it lubricated the fan just fine, and now
Yeah.
everything's back on par, and
Well,
it's
no,
cooling
you
very
have to-
nicely.
You have to ejaculate directly onto the processor.
No, that's what the heat conductor I use between the cooling plate and the processor.
Yeah, but you
chip.
have to make sure that there's jizz in there too to make
Ad
sure.
break
Yes,
for
that's
27
what-
seconds, guys.
Yes, that's what I use.
Oh, okay. As long as you're ejaculating all over the place, you probably be fine.
Yes, dude.
Just-
Dude, do not bring a black light up in here because
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
you better ejaculate into a
Dude,
light socket too.
it's
I
all-
think it helps make the electricity run faster.
No,
See,
no.
Everyone, like, the world has got to the point where it's so desperate, it's actually
I-
cheaper to buy a
I-
nightlight than it is night vision.
I will not do that because I eat way too much salt, and I know salt water is conductive. I will never pee in a light socket.
No,
or
don't
j-
pee in
Or,
it. You
no, I
ejaculate
won't.
into
No,
it.
I won't. No, I won't jizz into it either. That's even a better conductor. Some of the salt.
Exactly. It makes the electricity run faster.
No, then I
Yeah,
don't want to die.
right
Come
to
on,
your
I'm smarter
penis.
than this. Let's go.
Speaking of conductors, I barely know her, and I also need to pee. Back in a minute.
Well, just ejaculate into a
Who's with
tube and
us
then
this
squirt
stream?
that into it.
No.
I don't know. We were doing pretty good there for a while. Though, like, people really was
Hi, Rocco.
liking the.
We
All in-
all of a sudden
Rocco,
we
where
get
you
to go
go?
pee and
Rocco,
stuff.
where are you gonna ejaculate later? Don't do it in the.
PC.
Here's
Do
a-
it in the PC.
Throwing it into the house plant,
No, that's my. No.
right
that's
into
my
the weed plant.
No, it's my tomatoes or not tomatoes, potatoes. Don't jizz in the potatoes.
That's okay. It'll make them grow big.
I'm
Okay.
Irish.
Okay, let's see.
Rocco,
What's
No,
the other
no,
thing
he's
I
looking
was
at me
going
funny. He's
to-
squatting on the pot. God damn it, he's squatting
He's-
on the pot right now.
He
He's
might just
looking at
be
me.
pooping. He might
No,
just
he's
be pooping in
no,
the potatoes.
he's on my potatoes. He's looking at me. His little hands up and it says "fuck you, Dad." I think he's jizzing
Wait.
on my potatoes.
His hand. What the fuck is he?
He's a cat.
He's a cat.
Your cat
just
has
got-
hands?
Yes, they all have hands. Your cat doesn't have thumbs.
No, that's a genetic mutation. I've seen cats with thumbs.
He's
but that's
he's a
genetic
Maine Coon.
mutation.
Yeah, he has it. He just he said, "Dad, you need to see it again. Here's another fuck you." I'm like, "Quit pooping on the fucking potato plants."
No, at least he doesn't piss on the floor like all of Death's boyfriends.
How many boyfriends do you think I have? I'm single. I don't have any.
Dude,
Right.
Death, I just saw your face go, "What the fuck?"
I assume you have a lot because you're always bitching about pissing in the floor.
No, that's my dog Lily, who literally just peed
Aw.
on the floor when I had to go get my pizza.
And how old is she?
She's 5.
Well, she needs to learn a lesson. Go
She-
beat that bitch.
She
I'm
says-
kidding.
no, she thinks she thinks I'm playing when I try and punish her. So I can't punish her. She thinks it's playing.
Death, what's there? Wait, spider in your left ear. Your left ear is down. There's a spider crawling.
No, there isn't.
Nope, right there. Look. No. It's on your shoulder now. It's crawling.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's going for your necklace. It's going down the shit. It's down. Stretch. It's right there. No, stretch. It's gone lower.
You just you're a dick. Fucking dick.
Lower.
Look at this. Rog and Perplex over here trying to turn me into a Twitch thought here.
You know you lied. Dude, that was the best one yet. I did good.
Too bad I'm wearing a bra today. Ha ha ha.
Oh,
Bruh.
private
Yeah,
message
bra.
sent.
Oh,
Private,
you didn't
private,
go see
private.
the neighbor today?
No.
All right.
No, I didn't
No
see
one
the
knows I'm here. How much? No, I'm kidding.
neighbor. Let's see.
Man, we
Let
can really make like
me see.
the price of Death's neighborhood go way the fuck up, and then she can sell the house for a huge
Dude.
profit.
You better
How?
quit. You better quit twirling that hair, friend.
Just
Why?
promise everybody that you're going to be their neighbor, and yeah, like
Won't you be my neighbor?
Hello.
Top 10 ways to improve your property value. Number 1, disco tits.
Nailed it. You guys are the best.
Disco tits.
I just lost. You guys just broke me.
Oh my god, I hope I get that clip later. That's great.
I'm not even on camera. I'm shy.
Okay, guys, hi.
Hey guys, hey, welcome back to stream.
Um,
Here, let me treat Pando. I feel like I need to. Dude, Death, that was epic.
Oh
That
my
was so
God.
funny.
Well, Perplex, you heard about that story, didn't you?
What story? I'm all attention.
There was a day that I woke up
Okay.
in the morning and I decided that I needed to start like cleaning off my deck and cleaning out. And I just woke up and started doing stuff. I get a cup of coffee and I start doing stuff, not even thinking about stuff. Well, in the morning, obviously, I don't sleep in a bra. And I didn't realize
You have
that
my attention?
the shirt that I was wearing was see-through. Like I know
Wait,
it was I
I
knew it
don't
was
believe you. I need to see a
I
clip.
knew I threw away the shirt.
What?
I knew it was slightly see-through.
Evidence tampering it.
I didn't realize
I was
how
sad too.
I
I
object.
I didn't realize how see-through it was. But all of a sudden, as I'm cleaning, my neighbor from across the road starts walking across the road towards me. He's never done this before, mind you. And nothing's clicking. Like I'm just like, what? And he starts talking to me about my cat Shadow, my black cat, and how on what his name is,
Oh
and
shit! He's like a bazinga.
and talks about how he comes over and eats some of his food, and how
No
he
bullshit.
gets into fights with the
Oh.
other neighbor cats because Shadow is an indoor outdoor. He's neutered, but he's an indoor outdoor cat, and yeah, it wasn't until after he left and I came inside and looked in the
Oh,
mirror
you came
and
inside.
realized that
You're good.
hey,
You're good.
you can totally see glitter nipples.
You have wait. Private chat. I don't believe you.
Yeah, I got a question. You said
Who's
you
hard?
threw away the top,
Who's
right?
hard
Okay.
right now?
Okay,
Yes, no, she's walking around without the top, so.
but
walking
you
around
threw away the top, right?
You're getting it. I'm a taken man. I'm
Alright.
being naughty. I apologize.
But
I'm also drunk. So
Death, Death.
take advantage of me.
You said you threw away
okay,
the top, right?
it's not fully thrown away yet. It's on my mudroom floor next to the
Oh
trash.
bullshit! You go.
Okay.
You go grab that
I
fucking
will go
top.
grab it
It's
so
like,
I can
oh
show
my
you.
God.
I will show. I'm not putting the fucker on, but
We
I'll show
don't
you.
have
No,
to.
I just want to see the top. That's
Like, oh my god, I totally
Oh,
threw
look
it away, but when I threw it, I limp wristed it, so it missed the trash.
You're welcome, guys. Okay, I'm kidding.
Yeah, see, most guys, they would have just fucking stood there instead, whereas me, I would just had Night Fever playing on loop for a fucking joke.
You would. You would have had me like reaching places. Hey, what's that over there?
Yeah, well, off my ass off, yeah.
Yep. Just like, I wonder how much stuff I can get this woman to do before she notices that she's showing the neighborhood her tits.
But you see, it wasn't my plan that went tits up.
Okay.
All right.
And this is actually one of my favorite top, so I hate
don't
the
throw
fact
it
that I
away.
actually have to, well, it's starting to fall apart anyway, so cuz well, it's cheap see-through fabric.
We'll call Redstone and go dumpster diving for a new one.
But so it's one of my friend's shirts. But
You're
here,
gonna throw away your friend's shirt? Is that Perplex's shirt?
no, that's not Perplex's shirt.
No,
No
it's
But
wonder
fucking
why he's always
nice.
perplexed.
But see how you can see the sticky
Fucking Jeff
note
keeps taking his
through.
clothes.
I don't believe you. I need you to try it on.
No, I'm not gonna fucking try it
No,
on.
no, put the sticky notes where your no-nos are and then try it on. And then we'll have the
No!
proper idea.
No. The best PJ shirts are the ones you steal from the guys. Yes, but I am single. I don't have a man to steal anything from.
No, so she's been stealing everything from Perplexed.
No, he has a
Objection!
girlfriend.
Most of us don't wear
Don't put that out
PJs.
there.
Yeah.
Do not put that out there. I'm not getting
Yes.
perplexed
I'm
girlfriend
just,
mad at me.
we're friends. Note for the record, Death
But-
and I are great friends.
But yeah, see, I can actually see what's on my monitor.
See now,
through
Clocks,
this.
you just admitted to being a guy.
Clux has
Yeah.
a penis?
Yay, Clax, you're giving me some. Yay.
Yeah, I
But
do.
yep. See?
Yeah, Clocks just admit,
Okay.
Clocks just admitted to being a
Can
guy.
you- okay, guys, can you see how fucking see-through this is or no?
Nope. I need
I'm not fucking putting it on.
Hey,
All
look,
right.
I see a nipple.
All right. Put your hand on it. Just push through the fabric with your hand.
I can see
Like-
a nipple.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see the hand, and that's flesh, and
Here, let
we
me
see
see
the
if it-
hand.
Oh, God damn
Why
it,
does
dude.
your hand have nipples on it?
I need something with color to actually.
Well,
Well,
you
your
guys,
nipples have color. They glitter. They sparkle in the sunlight.
Like,
Are you a
there.
vampire?
Gnat
There.
fever.
There.
Well, our
you-
nipples
you-
I
are.
see it. Yep.
That's how
Holy
fuck-
shit! You did that seriously out. They were like, "Here's my. What do you need? I'll be the best neighbor ever." And you're like, "Oh
Luckily,
shit!"
it
you
was
can see
really
my
early in the
dick."
morning, so like, he's
Well,
just the one
it-
that wakes up really early.
Yeah,
but
and
he
then
probably
he
told
went
the
back.
neighbor about it.
And
though.
then he went back to his wife and was like, "Let's go, honey."
No, he's single. He's single. No,
Maybe-
he might be dating someone, but he does not have a wife.
He just went outside and was like, oh, it's a bit nippy out here.
So I'm
Oh,
not
now
asking
she's
for-
covering up.
I'm cold. I even have my space.
Well,
heater
yeah,
going.
she's American. Of course she's got to cover
I
up.
can't tell.
Have you seen American women?
Death, I love you. You know we're best
I
friends.
love you too, jackass.
They barely wear anything. Even the ones that really should wear more don't.
No, so Death and I are like the best friends that can
Huh.
fuck around and not have any guilt of anything because we know that we're
Yes.
friends. So for the chat, anyone that can hear me doing these jokes, it really is just she's a good friend. She's fucking badass. I'm glad. All you guys are badass. It's so much fun right now. I just gotta remember I put my orders in before 11.
Well,
You
11.
get your work done.
No, I'm partying right now. Fuck it.
Yeah. And this is a reminder to everyone in the cancel culture community and everyone who
What?
even associates with them. This is what it's like to have a fucking sense of humor.
Yes, thank you.
Who's gonna cut what off? Cut
Oh, I have
perplexed
lots
off?
of burps.
Your
There's
nipples.
No, there's no. We're not cutting my nipples off.
Yes,
I'll cut-
they will
I'll
make amazing ornaments for my
I'll
belt.
cut my nipples off for the right price. I will not make an offer.
Like, isn't that what the dyslexic scissors are for? Because they go nip nip instead of snip snip.
That-
The floor when he hits it. Yes, the floor will cut him off when he hits it. They're talking about cutting you off, perplexed, just so you know.
Yeah.
well, they don't know what I do for a living.
If he drinks much more, he's going to be in the potato plant with his cat taking a dump.
Yeah, guys, he's just testing what he sells. That's what's going on.
What's
Exactly.
he selling?
I
Potato
sell
poop?
booze.
He's
No, I
selling
sell
his
booze for a
testes.
living.
Ah. Oh, you're a brewer.
No, I sell spirits. I'm a liquor salesman.
You sell ghosts?
Yeah, ghosts.
All right. Well,
Okay, now we need to end this since this debate, since it's been going around for so fucking long, and the people who are affected by this get so angry about it. Since you sell spirits, have you ever seen any gingers?
Once.
Was it died? Well, I mean, technically, the spirits, they all died, but you know what I mean.
Nope, it was real.
What?
My God.
Yeah,
So
crazy. I know.
So what's the difference between spirits and all the other alcohols?
High proof.
Yeah, it's
So
Seven,
basically just
sev-
alcohol content.
vodka, like
70 and up. 70 and up is considered a spirit. Anything less is wine or low proof or like a
cider.
liqueur.
a cure.
Science. Liqueur, like triple sec is 30
It's
proof. It's not.
it's the
Triple
cure
sec.
for my soberism.
Okay, so it's not like all like so like what you're saying is if you can get enough alcohol concentration into a common beer, it would be considered a spirit.
Question:
So
does moonshine count as spirits?
yes.
Yeah.
So listen, dude, I've been dealing with spirits for the last 20 years of my life, so I know everything. Um, not to toot my own horn, but I do. Uh, spirits are like moonshine is moonshine, but now moonshine is a product that we sell, and yeah, we can sell like up to like what is it, 120, one. It can go up to wherever you want.
That's
It's not
it?
Well, I
no,
just
Just
didn't
one
know
of
if there
those?
was like an upper cut off, like it goes from beer and wine to spirits, and then
so no,
why?
no. What's the question? Ask me.
Me or
Like,
him?
like, is there an upper limit to what's considered to be spirits before it just becomes pure
So,
alcohol?
so when you have a column still and you're brewing vodka, you're basically brewing Everclear. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. You add water, you proof it down, and then once the base grain for every spirit you guys know is vodka. It's a neutral grain spirit. That's the basis of any gin, bourbon, liqueur, anything. It all starts with vodka. And that's that big column still you guys see like the pictures. Like wow. So it gets distilled at like a high proof. And then once you have that spirit, you can do anything you want with it. Make it a bourbon, make it a whiskey, make it a gin, make it a liqueur, make it a and then if you want wine-based spirits, use brandy, because every brandy in the world is grape base or fruit base to where all the wine stuff comes in. So yeah.
Hey, James. I do have one other question. It's been bugging me for years. Like
What?
on Smirnoff, I think it says triple distilled. Like they're saying it like it's a brag, but no explanation as to what the fuck that means.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a point where distilling it becomes redundant?
6 times.
So, like, what does distilling
Pleasure.
it actually mean?
Distilling is you distill it once, you gather it, you put it back to the still twice, you gather it, put it
Yeah,
back
it's
to
like
the still
refining it.
So it's basically
three.
purifying it.
Yep,
Yeah,
six.
but
Anything.
there is one thing to that. I don't know if he knows it. He said you can run whatever that alcohol was through a still 6 times.
Mhm.
With moonshine, you don't want to run it through more than 3 because you'll blow your still up.
Well, moonshine.
Yeah,
If you're
you being
talking
from West
about,
Virginia would know that.
yeah,
Excuse me, we have a very strong heritage of moonshining here.
that I don't know anything about.
But blowing up your
Politely
still?
decline. No, because I legally can't say I have anything to do with moonshining with my salesman license.
Yeah.
Well, no, like that's just common knowledge. You can look it up. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know what alcohol you were talking about that you can run through 6 times, but I'm guessing it's not as strong as moonshine
No,
because, I mean,
your
there's a
hearts,
chance.
your tails. I get it.
Okay,
There's a
Whoop has a
chance.
serious question.
Yeah.
He says, "What does the drinky expert say about vodquilla?"
That's tequila added with vodka liqueur. It's literally a combination of vodka and but they have to make it so it's sweet, so it's a vodka liqueur mixed with tequila. I've sold vodka.
I think I might have to try that one day.
I thought he
Talking
just
about
made it up.
alcohol?
I've never
Mm-mm.
heard of
Yes,
vodka.
No,
we are talking about alcohol.
Does it taste like vodka
Yeah.
and tequila mixed together?
it's a very sweet, sugary based shot. It's nor tequila nor vodka. It's just like a what is this? Ah.
Why are you quiet?
Yeah, I don't.
Ooh,
You.
another question. Another question.
Have you ever
I
tried Everclear?
Everclear's
doesn't
not,
everybody drink Everclear?
dude. Everclear's a gimmick. It's a overproof neutral grain spirit. It's a gimmick.
Well, I liked it, even though it burned my eyebrows off.
Which proof do you want?
The one that can catch fire.
That's a 151 and up.
I was gonna say that's most
Mm-hmm.
like, well, according to what a spirit is, from what I understand, if I
I got
understand correctly,
a
every spirit can be lit on fire.
151. I got a bottle in the background right now of 151 rum. I'll light it on fire right now if someone asks me
Yeah, if you bring that
permission
to
on
your
camera.
Christmas party, that you're gonna create a different type of exploding toilets.
Remember, if you do light it on fire and take the shot and it does hit your mouth and still has the consistency of that 151, you will light yourself on fire. Be very careful.
Yeah, that's always
Hey,
bugged me. Like, how stupid is the fire shots?
Stupid.
I-
You have to burn it out with another additive like a flaming Dr. Pepper. Look that one up. When you add it, it's flame. You add the shot, it puts the flame out. You drink it, it tastes like Dr. Pepper. You're welcome.
Yeah, because like I know the fire eaters, they actually have to have their mouths lined with something. So just the fact that they're having shots that are on fire.
No, you're an idiot if you do 151 in your bare mouth without. It's stupid. Don't do it. You're literally putting a flammable liquid in your mouth.
Well, I
Don't
didn't
do
light
it.
it on fire on purpose.
I'm just saying.
No,
I'm-
I've seen people take flaming shots. I never understood why.
I kind of dropped it, so I didn't drink
I
it.
know about
anyways.
Boom Boom Juice. I handle every day at work.
It wasn't a Molotov, it was a flaming shot. I
Nicer
didn't
Wolf.
throw it, I accidentally
Nicer
dropped
Wolf.
it.
Boom boom juice. I like it. It's like, oh, mixer. I gotta go to work today. Shit, I need this.
Well, I hope Wolf isn't drinking what he's handling, because if he, well, he's probably dead.
Right now, let's see.
But here's a question.
Yeah.
Why does cold cider always taste better than warm cider?
Why does
Because you
cold
don't like the
cider?
flavor.
Why does cold cider
Always
taste
tastes better
worse?
than warm.
Because it's
'Cause
not.
I've just gone through 5 bottles of warm
be-
and I've had one
be-
cold and the cold one's
because
better.
it's not in cider.
I barely know her.
I answered your question though, didn't I? Yeah.
There we go.
There's Pirate.
Took me a minute, but I heard it and I started rushing to that soundboard.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
people like the people that drink like the really, they like their cold or their alcoholic drinks cold.
Mhm.
I was always under the impression that they just don't like the flavor, because cold kind of like neutralizes the flavor a little bit, whereas if it's warm, you can taste like more.
The
Dude,
piss.
there's so many in all seriousness, there's so many different styles of every spirit, and it's very unique to what you want to taste. Like, if you want to do a bourbon tasting, there's all the way of all those influences. Tequila, same way. Vodka, always cold, always chilled. And if you have a vodka, like if it's like there's so many things. There's like gin. People hate like, oh, I hate gin. I hate pine sol. Dude, gin has come so far.
Pine.
Seriously.
Oh, does gin taste like pine?
So, have you drinking gin?
Nah, I don't drink.
All right, so you wouldn't know. It's a very juniper berry. Google juniper berry. It's a very bitter, very pine solly accent. Juniper berry is a main directive of all gins. Oh, I had a few sips of. I never got drunk though. What did Crystal? What'd you say? Iron Wolf vodka. Huh? I don't even know what that is.
Well, yeah, you're underage, Crow.
It's the vodka from the Iron Wolf.
The Iron Wolf.
Keep me in play. Keep me in play here. Make sure I'm not answering to children.
I've had Iron City beer once. I'll never drink
Oh,
that
I
again.
know everything about bourbon. Everything.
Guys, Are we really gonna sit here and for the rest of it and talk about alcohol?
Nope. What do you want to do, Death?
Well,
It's
we
your
got a
stream.
professional distiller here, so a lot of people's got questions.
He's not a
That's wrong.
distiller. He sells it.
Play games. Let's go.
We're,
What do you
no,
guys want to play?
this is
Yeah,
a podcast,
okay, play
goofball.
This
We
is a
video
don't.
games.
podcast. We
Oh.
don't play games in the podcast.
Shit, I forgot.
Just more like talking about like shit, like world events and whatnot.
Realistic knocking.
Let's see.
So this is what you do: you buy the cheap crappy
Alright.
vodka, you buy one of them 24 packs of cheap crappy beer, you just drink out of the bottle of vodka and chase it with the crappy beer. You do that pregame.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
How
Yeah.
the big go? Liquor before beer, have no
As
fear.
long as you
Beer
don't
before
care about
liquor,
taste.
you never been sicker.
yeah. There's a whole different experience to everything. But anyway, Death. What do you think
What do I think?
about next topic? I vote favorite amusement rides. Everybody.
Oh
Boom.
my god.
Yeah.
I have.
There's a topic.
Let's see. Last time I went.
Roller coaster, like where you put your arms up and like,
I do have one, and it's
right, Death?
kind of a childish one. I think it was in Fort
Put your
Park.
arms up like a roller coaster. I'm kidding.
He likes to ride the
talk about how
caterpillar
much it
ride.
sucks that we need mosquitoes. Why do we need mosquitoes?
I don't know. They're the devil. That's
We
a great
don't.
question.
They've been trying to exterminate them.
Dude, they just.
I think they're just always there.
Okay, I'm gonna
Mosquitoes
Google
are from Satan.
mosquitoes.
Okay. Okay, I want to hear about Aries' kitty ride that he likes.
I think it's in Fort Park. It's just one of those simple ones where you in one cart, you go up about like 50 feet in the air or whatever, and then you just go straight down into splash into the river. It's just one of those basic ones.
Oh, those are
But
fun.
Smash into
I
the
just
river.
remember this one time when we went there, and it was off season, so it was
Get in here,
completely
Wolf.
quiet. And the guys who run the place just let me sat in there for half an hour and just keep going round and round and round.
Oh, I love that. Like here in the U.S. we have Cedar Point in Ohio, and heck, there was one time it was what the hell? This was when I was in my teen years, and there's just this stupid little kiddie ride. It's just like this cart that just goes around in an oval, and there are actually two carts, and they race. I think it's called Blue Streak or whatever. It's literally right next to the exit. So
Hello there.
so me and my brothers and my dad and stuff were the place is shutting down, but obviously things have to
Hey,
like
Wolf.
there's people who still have to walk out and stuff. And so, well, we go and get on this ride, and finally they're just like, well, do you guys just want to continue instead of like jumping off and going through the line? Well, yeah, of course. So we literally, as people and the workers were cleaning up and getting ready to go and stuff, we just rode this ride. It wasn't the best ride there. It's not my favorite, but the fact that you could just sit there and just ride it like 50 times right before you leave, that was fun.
Nice step. You just remind me of my absolute favorite thing: bumper cars. I am fucking lethal in those. It is great fun.
What was that? What was great fun?
Bumper cars.
I love
You're basically
bumper
in it.
cars.
You're in an arena and you got cars and you just basically crash into everyone. I nearly gave my sister a concussion in one of them before.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I am fucking lethal in them.
Like let's see another. So Cedar Point is like the closest, because for those who don't know, Death Kitten for the mitten means Michigan. So Ohio's literally right there. You have to be given permission to speak. No. How
You
dare
live
you?
in-
You're a fucking streamer. Why don't you have a
You live
streamer
in
role?
Ohio?
You don't have permission to speak there.
There. I gave you the streamer role, so you shouldn't have to deal with that from now on. But so and they come out with new ones all the time there. I think they actually just came out with a new Top Thrill Dragster, which I'm sorry, Top Thrill Dragster is so fucking overrated. You have a 4-hour fucking wait for this ride that lasts like 8 fucking seconds. Not worth it.
Yeah.
It really is overrated. I've been on it before.
Like, and they just did an upgrade to it or some shit. But my favorite was Raptor, and since then I think there was this Valkyrie. Fuck, I can't even fucking say it. But basically, your feet hang, and so you're just go wee, and it's I love it. I love it. It's great. It's like I book it towards these ones. But I always make sure because generally I go for my birthday, and generally my birthday lands on well, I just told you guys when my birthday was, right? So that's Labor Day weekend generally. So I generally go Labor Day weekend. So I always that's a busy fucking weekend at Cedar Point. So I make sure to go and get the fast pass, and you can hit all the rides before 2, and then you can hit them all again. That's
You
my
could also buy like a season pass, and you can just go like whenever you want throughout the year.
Yeah, but I can't drive down like that. Oh, thanks for the raid. How was everything? Did you have fun? Did you go pew pews?
And a quick roll back to the question of why we need mosquitoes. They're part of the food chain is the short answer.
How dare they?
Yeah, I know, right? They suck.
Yeah, but they're not important. Like, there's plenty of other insects that can kind of replace their, like, role or whatever. That,
Mosquitoes are Satan.
Yes, Clax did say that earlier, and I just didn't read it out loud.
well, why not? What
My
did
bad.
Cluck say? They're
That
part of
that
the.
part of the
Like,
food chain.
yes, they can be taken out of the food chain, but if they're taken out, there's not enough of the other insects to replace them. Like, they take up their own space. The was it fish and birds, frogs and bats? They all eat. They all eat them as part of the food chain. If they were just gone, they wouldn't be taking up their own space for those animals to go out and hunt them and eat them.
What animals?
Just spray some kind of horny powder all over the other insects where they live, and it'll increase the other population. It'll be fine.
Whoa. Hey now.
You know, whatever. I don't know. I'm sure
Whatever's clever.
they
I
they
get it.
have shit like that. I'm sure they have horny powder that they can like squirt on bugs to make
Dolphin
them.
jelly?
I like how she
Yeah,
brings up
exactly.
locust. I like how she brings up mosquitoes, and not the thing that is actually causing problems, like locusts.
No, locusts are overrated.
There is, I think it's in England. There's a laboratory that has thousands of them, and they're implanting little microchips into their brains to figure out how their little hive system works. It's actually kind of
Oh
cool if you can find a
yeah.
video of it.
And then like if you dial in like the right numbers on the keypad, it'll cause their heads to explode.
Probably.
That would be cool.
Cool.
You guys are pretty, like, all right. So I'm gonna sign up for the trials for the Neuralink game.
Neuralink game.
No, like hooking me up to Neuralink. Elon, our guy.
Oh. Oh, that guy. Yeah, I've heard of that guy.
Sounds like a good night, Hall. Glad you had
Getting
fun.
Neuralinked by Elon Musk is a good night.
Dude, did you hear? Okay, so the whole fight with the Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg, it's still not like finalized or anything like that.
Fake. It's all fake.
They're having a fight.
But apparently Mark Zuckerberg built an octagon. I already did that, Perplex. What the hell?
I'm doing it again. He
Okay.
deserves two.
We love Hall, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, he actually built an octagon thing in his yard because he's getting ready for this fight, even though it's
Like, what are they? Are they just gonna like slap each
I haven't
other?
really like.
Are they building transformers? Like, what are they?
What I'm
They're
trying
gonna-
to get
Basically,
hit
what
in
you're
the face
saying is
with
there's a
that
fight
sign.
between the lizard people and the basement dweller.
I haven't been keeping up with it, so I have no idea. What's
Yeah,
going
I
on.
don't know what the fuck's
and
going
that's the
on.
thing. Nothing has been updated in a while because no one's
They're
Didn't
not
actually
really
Verplex
gonna
say it
fight.
was all
because
fake?
yeah, they're not really gonna fight, even though both have been. Well, I know Elon Musk. So there was a UFC fighter who offered to train Elon Musk.
Oh
I
my
don't
god, it was
think
Musk who started it again, wasn't it?
I don't think it was.
Jake Paul?
I don't think
I
anyone
didn't
offered
know.
anything to Zuckerberg. They're both fucking ripped. I know that. I mean, come on. You know Elon Musk is a fucking doomsdayer who wants to go to
I'm
the fucking
googling it
Mars.
now.
He really fucking isn't. He is
He's
severely overrated. Like,
he's probably a cyborg.
if you look at any of the projects he's actually done, you'll find that list is a lot shorter than what you actually think it is.
What if
Because
Oh, maybe.
what if
every
Mark,
s-
what if
no,
Mark
because
what if Mark Zuckerberg
Oh,
built Elon and it's his puppet?
that
like,
Boom!
that
Hot drop.
I like the
if
idea of a
there's a
cyborg
conspiracy there.
fighting a lizard man better.
if you
Yeah.
actually go through the list of stuff
I
people
know I
associate with
stammered for
Elon
that, but I
Musk
didn't mean to.
and actually look at it, you'll find out that all he done was financed it. He actually had nothing to do with the actual construction of it. All he done was throw money at the project.
You
Of
mean the
who?
giant
Of
penis
what?
ship that he had built?
He had it built, but he wasn't the one building it.
Who built it?
Then why did it look like a
The people
penis?
he was throwing money at, basically. He was just
I'm
there as
guessing
more
some sort
support
of
to throw money at the
SpaceX.
engineer.
project.
SpaceX.
He was the wallet.
Yeah.
Okay, SpaceX. Then who was he paying? It's his own company.
It's his company, but he's paying all the workers to do all of the work and redesign the space, all the shuttles and everything.
That's what an owner of a company does.
But that's the thing, though. Like, they're not associating the work with his workers; they're associating it with him, who's just throwing money at it, not the people actually designing it.
Yeah, but
Well,
he
yeah,
has
I
strict
assumed.
requirements
Or
of
at the very least
who
associated with the company versus the owner.
Like, even the company I work at,
I
Audi, they have strict requirements.
I
yeah.
assumed, like, listen. I
No, this
assumed
is a
that
great
everybody
podcast.
was.
This is a great podcast now. I'm curious.
I thought I assumed that like everybody was under the impression that he wasn't an engineer, and that yeah, he was just funding this shit. Do people actually think that he's like an engineer and knows how to build
No, like,
Yes,
spaceships
there
and
there are people
most
who
people,
think that he's a full-on genius and
Make
know
me
how
a
to do
dick
all this
mo-
stuff. But in
most people
reality,
think
he's
that the
just
shit that
like
comes out of his companies, it was him that designed them.
No, they're
oh,
fucking
I never thought
stupid.
that. People are fucking dumb.
He
Like,
just funds shit that
yeah, I
he
was
So
gonna
says is
say. I mean,
cool.
it's one
so
thing to like have an
so
idea and be
I have a
like, hey,
question.
I want
I
to
have a
go to
question.
Mars.
Pause. I have someone that I can shout out as like a intro company thing that's great. Do you guys have one that you like and
Huh?
shout out now?
What do you mean?
What? Why are
Like
we
a
shouting?
startup.
Why?
Like a startup. Like
please
someone
rephrase the question.
He wants
like
to
a
shout
start
out. Why are we? We're in the middle of a conversation, Perplex. Why are we shouting out people or
Hey,
companies?
no,
Val.
no, Elon. Like you said, Elon, you were like, he's just throwing money at stuff. I was saying, like, I like what does anybody else have someone else they would say they would back? It was my main question.
I don't know, but I know Aries has an idea that he want or something he wants to talk about that now
All
that
right,
Val's
Aries.
here.
If I had one
Sorry.
person that I would back
Hmm?
as an actual designer and somebody who could actually make their stuff, it'd be John Carmack.
Okay.
The guy who made the engine for the original Doom. The guy who it was either Twitter or Facebook worked as one of their lead engineers and is currently working on AI. That guy is a fucking genius. Like, he
Yeah.
is actively working on stuff.
So you
Yeah,
guys
but
are going
he's
computer
also
AI.
an engineer,
All right.
or well, a computer engineer.
Yeah.
Okay, Aries.
But like, he's more than an engineer. He's the guy that actually makes is like the engineer. They're the people that they get the blueprints and
Yeah.
stuff, and they
Yeah.
build it together. He's the guy who gives those
I-
blueprints and makes
Yeah.
them.
I watched the documentary. Yeah. I know him well.
Aries.
Yeah.
What was that topic
Aries.
you wanted to talk about with Valiant? Because he was the
Oh,
only one
yeah.
who would understand.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow.
And,
Brandon Herrera.
I miss you,
Boxing
Val.
match. Please tell me you saw his boxing match.
I feel like I'm
I
having
did
deja
not. I
vu
did
right
not
now.
see Brandon. I did not see Brandon's boxing match, but I seen that he won.
He won. I fucking hate watching boxing because it is boring. But I watched his match and it was actually a good match. From the first round to when he won, you could actively see him growing as a fighter. It was actually impressive watching him fight. And that hit that won him the match it was a fucking nice punch.
Now you got me, son of a bitch. Now you got me wanting to watch, see if he's got the fight up yet.
Oh, the fight's out. It's been out for about a week now.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Yeah,
Herrera versus
like
Sellers.
he
Come
went
out
from the
Friday.
first round to taking hits, struggling to dodge, to the third round to basically owning the fucking match. Like you could actually see him grow as a fighter,
Oh,
which
shit.
is something you never see in a fight anymore.
All right, rest and build. Okay. Must have went.
He's got to have what? 50 pounds on Sellers?
He's got extra weight, but the other guy has extra height and reach on him.
Chess boxing.
So he has to try. He has to try getting close to get the hits
Right.
in, while the other guy can pull him out of range and still get the hits in. And despite that, he was still able to dodge some of those fucking hits that would have done some damage.
Well, I know what I'm watching now. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch this fight. I haven't gotten around to it.
You need to watch
Oh,
it. It's I
No,
don't
I
normally
kind of want
recommend
to
fights
watch
because
it.
they're I
Chess
don't normally
boxing is
recommend
real.
fights
Now I
because
need
they
to
are
fucking see this. What the fuck is
like
chess boxing?
Brandon barely had 6 weeks to train to fight properly, and it
right.
shows at the beginning. But the way he develops experience and puts it into his fight, I honestly think he could have gone professional if he actually wanted to do boxing properly.
You're making me
Right.
want to watch this, and I don't even watch boxing.
I have
But
no
you gotta
fucking clue what you
understand,
guys are talking about.
Brandon Herrera is a gun tuber. You know, that's his primary content is everything related to guns. And I don't know how this fight come about originally, because like Eric said, he only had less than 6 weeks to train for this fight. Was it a like a I know it was a celebrity boxing match, but was it for like a charity or something like that?
I have no idea. I just know it was a celebrity boxing match for YouTubers, but it was one of those ones where they were expecting to
Oh,
fight
yeah.
at professional standard, but whereas the rest of them kind of had some degree of training, he was kind of a, hey, do you want to join in? You got 6 weeks of training? Oh well, fuck it.
Wait,
I'm sure you'll
is
do
this
fine.
the one with oh god, I can't think of the guy's name now. Dude's wife or whatever is or has an OnlyFans and people have
That really narrows it down with YouTubers.
damn it, now it's gonna drive me
Okay,
it's gonna
did
drive me up.
He fought against a guy named James Sellers. I've no idea who the guy is, but
dude, have you heard of this thing called chess boxing?
nope.
I've heard of midget wrestling.
Well, yeah.
I've heard of mud wrestling.
Chess boxing is a hybrid sport that combines two traditional
Oh,
disciplines, chess and
that
boxing. Two combatants
I've
play alternating rounds of blitz chess and boxing until one wins by checkmate or knockout.
I have seen that,
What?
and I've seen some of the drama that's been going on with that, and it is fucking hilarious.
What the fuck? Like, okay, I need to
There,
fucking...
All I'm
I've-
picturing is like just two guys are just sitting at a table, like peacefully playing chess, and someone lands up like taking a pawn,
It's
and then
nerds!
just sucker punching the other guy.
I think the rules are is one round of boxing and then followed by a minute of chess, and then another round of boxing, and then another minute of chess. But there's this one other YouTuber who's based in Australia called I Did a Thing, and at some point I think it was just chess where there was a scandal going around where where a professional chess player got beaten by an amateur who shouldn't have been beaten by that amateur, but they trying to figure out how he got beaten, and they came up with a theory that the amateur was wearing a butt plug that was vibrating instructions of what to play.
No, that was just
I remember this. So
Yeah,
they
I did
were
a
playing Morse
thing.
code.
Yeah, I did a
I
thing.
remember
He
this.
he he was gonna do the chess boxing, but he bitched out basically, which I honestly can't blame him because you kind of need to have a certain mentality to do boxing. But I think it was one of his friends was going to do it, So then he rigged up this butt plug device for his friend to take into the boxing match to see if he could actually relay instructions to play chess, and it does work.
No, the
You
guy
just need to
was
understand Morse code.
Yeah.
see, that guy won a bunch of major
Hey, Red.
chess things. He won a lot of money doing that.
Hello.
Like, it is actually feasible for amateurs to beat professionals because everyone can beat anyone depending on the circumstances, but it was just so out of whack that everyone just assumed he was cheating.
Hey guys, just so you
Completely
know,
to get
Hall offers his nuts to be speed bagged. Just so you know.
Well, we know what kind of kinks Hall's into.
I
someone's
just got
about
a
to become
bad for boxing, and I blame you.
someone's about to become one pump man. But like
One
it
pump
goes on the
man.
basis of any competition that people don't realize that any professional could be beaten by any amateur given the right conditions. But
Right.
if that happens, everyone just assumes it's cheating.
Okay, I'll tell you guys an example. I remember I had a diamond player in League of Legends tell me that my mechanics on Draven are diamond level. Like the way I play him are at least at diamond, but I've only made max to gold. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like there's like things that some people are extremely good at that yeah, they're technically an amateur because they've never seen the pro scene, but that doesn't mean that they're not capable.
Yeah, and
Based on previous conversations, if you want to be better, just get a butt plug.
yep.
Just try. Just try. That's all you have to do.
Oh,
Just try.
And there's one state of mentality that I do want to say to competitive people that really pisses me off. You might be top rank in that competition, but don't forget, you're only top rank against the people you've beaten. Think about the 7 billion plus people who have not played that game or sport. You have not beaten any of them. Any one of them could easily take that throne from you.
Yeah.
I don't even know what section I'm gonna call this. I have no idea what's going on. Phew!
I'm back. There are a lot more people than before. Hello.
Yeah, we got some peoples.
We've been here the whole time. What do you mean?
Yeah, what are you guys talking about now?
I don't know.
You don't
I
know?
guess I just didn't notice how many people were in here before.
Where's Rog? I haven't heard from Rog in a while.
I mean,
No, you guys started talking about sports and boxing, so I found a Twitch thought to watch until you were done.
Boobs!
See, Rog, you might actually have an interest in this fight because this is a guy who is redesigning the AK to be able to shoot the fucking 50 BMG rounds.
There's
Oh,
a Twitch
yeah,
on
that
it
guy,
in the
yeah.
background of them fighting, so you'll be able to watch it.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I won't be interested unless there's like a Twitch thought jumping around in a bikini or something. Like,
Or talking about dropping a towel of her in a bikini.
okay, that chick's fucking annoying.
So annoying.
Like, I don't like that one.
You followed her.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just stole
because
my
I wanted
daughter's
to
blue
see how
ball.
stupid she got, and I
She did.
reached
She got very
challenger deep of her stupidity, so
I'm gonna pet my pussy. Do, 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 do.
play with that pussy, yeah.
I thought we
Play
said
with
that we
that.
were saving that for a different stream.
Oh, yeah, right.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
Pornhub or OnlyFans or something.
I'll control myself.
Alright.
So,
Sorry, Twitch thought. I have to
Save it
go.
for the OnlyFans where people
My
are paying you
podcast needs me. I'll be back though.
okay.
Your Twitch thought will be there after this is over with.
I
Maybe.
know.
Or another one, at least.
Yeah.
Nah, this one's special.
Okay.
This one plays good music.
Yeah,
Okay.
pal. When you see that winning punch, you'll be able to see the difference between Brandon when he was in the first round and that final punch. There is such a fucking difference between how he fights.
Try, guys. I can't. Jack, you know that doesn't work on me anymore.
What?
Val killed me on the jump scare.
Huh?
Like, I'm done on that one. Like, I
will
don't
say,
even jump on it.
the best scare I've seen from Death so far is when I randomly played the Pikachu Thunderbolt for the first time.
In the middle of a fucking game.
Nah, the best scare I've ever seen is when I looked in the mirror. Speaking of which, I need to go for a pee.
Okay, well, here's another topic, guys. that it's been on the agenda honestly for about 2-3 weeks and it just has not come up yet. Have you seen this bullshit about Jason Aldean's song "Try That in a Small Town"?
Yes, I have
No,
listened to the song and I've seen
I've
different
been
reaction videos over the song.
I've been waiting for you to tell me about this.
For weeks. Rock has been
Yeah,
waiting for
like
weeks.
I actually
know about
forgot.
this is the only thing that I'm semi up to date on because I was interested.
Yeah,
I
but you're
know
a country
because
boy.
somewhat, yeah, he somewhat is. Yeah.
He's
You
like,
should
them
see
motherfuckers
you
come
should
into
see
my
his
town and
knife
do this
collection.
shit. Oh, I
Well,
figured he had guns.
no, not yet.
I
Oh,
do not have firearms. I do have stabby stabs though.
well, you're
Stabby
not a real country
stabs.
boy. Stop being a poser. Go buy a real gun.
I have one
I'm not
pew
old
pew.
enough.
Val, you have a
Yes,
pew
you
pew?
are.
I've
How
never
old
seen
are
your
you?
pew pew. Okay, I haven't seen that pew pew.
You're an
Oh
adult. You
my.
can buy a
Touche.
shotgun
Yeah,
or
I
a
just counted. I
rifle.
have 5 knives on my desk. It's not a problem.
you,
It's
I
fine.
got
you might have
5 knives.
you might have
Well,
a
watch out
No,
idiocy
that's
though.
not a
problem.
problem. As long as you're
Listen,
not putting them up to anyone's throats.
nah,
Well, that's
Because
just
he's
on his
skilled.
desk.
well,
I
because I was
got.
No,
looking
Ren,
because
you
I
put
have
them
one
in
on
the
top,
throat.
2 in the drawer, and 2 more on like the bottom shelf.
I actually got a little bit of info on Wolf. You know, he's a professional battle axe thrower.
Oh yeah,
I am.
should we go axe throwing?
Battle axes
Well,
are awesome.
I have seen
Well,
professional axe
I've
throws,
only
and
ever
it is
been
actually an
once.
interesting sport.
Well, okay, he's a regular axe thrower. His girlfriend is a battle axe thrower.
Since when?
She told me about how you, her brother, some of his friends, y'all went battle axe throwing together.
Yeah, once. Like, we've never been. We've
Yeah,
only
you
been that
guys
far
are
once.
professionals. She told me all about it. She was like, "Yeah, you know, we're fucking professional battle axe throwers now," and I was like,
okay,
"Cool."
back to the topic.
But yeah, you keep getting sidetracked. Come on
Anyways,
now.
Try that
But
in a
yeah, what
small.
was
try
the
that in a
topic?
small
Because
town. So,
what was the topic? So I
uh,
gone off and decided to impersonate a fire hydrant for 5 seconds.
Oh, you were switching
there
places. Got it.
Some country guy
there was
being
a
racist.
song called "Try That in a Small Town." I don't remember the name of the guy that made it.
Jason Aldean.
Okay, so yeah,
The song came out honestly months ago, but
yeah.
it just recently
It
a
came out
music
on
video.
May 19th.
Yep, and just
So,
recently the music video came out and it stirred up a whole bunch of shit because
so
Mhm.
basically,
Let
what
her finish. I need to know what happened.
Okay,
well,
That's what
basically
she said.
people are saying that he is eliciting violence and saying that his music video is eliciting violence like lynching and stuff like that because he brings up sucker punching somebody, carjacking an old lady, pull a gun on an owner, like all this stuff.
Oh, is this
And
the guy
it's actually
that
more
was
than
singing
that.
about try that shit in a small town?
yes.
So it actually goes deeper than that because it's not just violence. They're saying that it's black violence and that it's a racist song. But if you listen to the
Ow!
song, it's not racist. The reason they're saying it's racist is because in the official music video, there are some scenes where they're showing people of color being violent in different raids or whatever. But he also shows different scenes where there was white people being violent and doing stuff, and they're just saying that he's racist because he's saying that black people are violent. Try that in my town, and you're gonna get hurt. And they're also saying that the courthouse that he's singing in front of was used for like a hanging 80 to 100 years ago or whatever. Which, if you're in the South, pretty much every courthouse has had a guy hung in front of. That's kind of just how it works in
And
America.
out west.
Yes, that's kind of just how it works in America. There's no way for him to know that. But overall, they're just saying that the song is really racist and he's putting in a bunch of violence where really he's just saying, hey, what you're doing in the city is not going to work if you go into the smaller country towns.
Yep,
Yeah,
because
And
we
that's
try
because
it.
we
problem
watch
over
our
here.
own.
He's
And I can
basically saying fuck around and find out.
And I
Yep.
can say from somebody who isn't American, and honestly, there are a lot of American views I don't agree with because to me they're hypocritical.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that guy. Like, that shit that you pull in the city, you try pulling in a smaller town, those guys treat each other like family. You will get fucked up.
Yep. Well, and I was listening to this other podcast where they were talking about it, and um this the black guy like brought up how he didn't feel comfortable walking in a small town. And now, Ren, since you're actually in here, I don't know, have you
Yeah.
ever dealt in a situation in a small town where you felt uncomfortable to walk around? I know you
There
live in
was
a
a small
bigger
town.
city.
There was this girl I dated who lived in this town. You know Dundee?
Yes. Oh yeah, that's way country.
Punch,
That's way
countries,
country.
fucking Cabela's. You know Dundee? Yeah. Not gonna get into it, but basically, like it 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 was sketch. It was sketch. Like I couldn't like she and I couldn't do certain things or hold hands in front of certain people. Like even her
Okay.
family was kind of sussed out about it. So really it's more just like historic racism that has made itself intergenerational and people in their family ending up not being racist and them having to deal with the racist family and being in a progressive mind state. Do you get what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
think there's
Well, in
like a
Dundee, you were
sensation
probably the first
that
black guy in Dundee, and probably.
oh yeah,
For the last 100 years.
Yeah. That's a
in
little bit of
years,
south of Ann
bro.
Arbor.
In years. It's been years since
Yeah.
that place has seen a black guy, and probably it's been more eons before fucking another black guy is in that town. But aside from all the jokes, I agree that like small towns don't offer comfort for black people, but they don't like nowadays. It's only like really you have to worry about sundown towns. It's not the country towns during the day. It's not about what's happening during the day. It's about what happens at night when cops let shit slide if there's like something happening, like a K meeting or like a something severely like a racial crime going on. Like
Yeah.
that shit actually
Well,
happens and
a lot of those
people just turn the other cheek. They could be driving past that and their kids see that. And it's like, what's that? And it's like, don't worry about it.
sundown towns though have all the reject cops. That's the problem.
Mhm.
That's where the police officers that the shitty ones go because they can't get a job anywhere else, and those sundown towns they accept anybody and everybody. They don't give a fuck.
Yep. They're just
Basically,
trying to get
I
someone on the
wouldn't even
payroll.
go in those. I wouldn't even go in one of those fucking towns. Fuck that.
Like.
only time I go out there is up if I was going camping. And that's about it. But even then, like I'm finding somewhere remote. Like I'm
Yep.
finding like a Airbnb away from neighbors.
Like honestly, I wouldn't mind living in one of the smaller towns where it's a real community. Like you can walk down the street in the middle of the night, and if something happens, somebody will have your fucking back. A real community, whereas everyone
Yeah,
is treated like their family.
but they vote for Trump.
Oh, Trump go fuck himself.
They vote for Trump. Yeah.
There's no one. Let's
I'm
not
not saying
go
Trump's
that.
like an awful candidate. I'm just saying those people
There's
are more
no
than
good
likely.
candidate. There's no good
Yeah, at
candidate.
that point,
Let's
that
not.
was it wasn't a good one.
Let's not go into politics because there's no good.
Let's be real. I
Good.
don't really care about the politicians, to a certain degree. Like I do,
I mean,
but
I
I do,
mean,
but like they're useless.
one's being
Like,
indicted and the other one's being
Me,
investigated for stealing money from other countries.
I mean, I think universally we can say that politicians are hypocrites.
Very much
yeah,
so.
that doesn't matter what side
that's
of the
all.
aisle they're on. They're
I
all
think that's
full of
all we should
shit.
get into.
Exactly.
But
But
like
anyway,
like
I
But
grew
back
up
to the
in a
main point.
I
Like
grew
that
up in a
song.
Mhm.
Someone's gonna pick up on that.
yeah, that
Actually,
Mhm.
actually, Ren, have you listened to that song?
I honestly love it.
Probably.
I honestly love that song and all.
I've intaked enough social media to probably listen to it. I listen to a lot of music,
I
but it's
blare
probably
that.
so specific here. Let me pull it up.
Okay. And
Don't
the reason I
don't
asked,
play it on because I'm streaming and
Yeah.
it would get flagged.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you get
The reason I
you're good
ask,
for about 10 seconds.
What?
I
What?
said you'd be good for about 10 seconds of listening to.
Yeah, but he's gonna
What's it
listen to more
called?
than 10 seconds.
try
Try
that in
that
a
in a
small
small
town.
town. Jason Aldean. But see, I
Weird.
grew up in a small town, maybe what, 3,000 people, and we have a neighborhood of of black people, and oh my god, these people are the greatest fucking people, and they will have your back, and we had theirs. Like, heck, they just came to my business, and because they're doing a community pig roast, and they were looking for donations, and they are the only people we donate to every single year because of how close knit this community is. And like every Wednesday there's what is it? Music, and they do music, and I forgot what it's called.
Why does he make this?
Like music in the park.
Yeah, but it's in the middle of the street. Like they shut down
Well,
half
it's
of
like a
one of the
block
main
party.
roads.
Music in the
What?
street.
Yeah, so it's just it's one, what's it called? So
I recommend you don't. My
like
God, why does he make it sound like a fucking heartfelt, like
like
sonnet? Like what the
like
fuck?
I remember when all those riots were going on, and there was talk about like those riots coming to the little small town, and you have a few of the radicals who try to picket, which they let the picketers go, obviously they're not causing any issues. Stand for your rights, you do you. Just when it in this song, when like it says, when
I
they
just remember what I was gonna do.
when they when they start going to violence, like looting, um stealing someone's car, and all this other stuff, we don't let it go. Like right now on
Oh.
their community page, there are kids going around and trying to go into people's houses to steal stuff, and it's on the community pages because they got caught on camera. Like, hey, whose kids are these? Whose kids are these? Like, we watch
Well,
out. Well, they do. I don't live there anymore, but
If
yeah.
they try
Some
that at a
people.
small town and somebody's home, well, they won't be stealing shit from anybody else.
nope.
They're gonna be 6 feet under.
Like that just like it that just confirms a very valid point that people have about cities and small towns. It's just once it develops into a big city, very few people actually give a shit about each other.
Yep. Well,
There's
and
too many people.
It's really
What?
odd with where I live because the place I live has about 4,000 people. So I feel like I'm right in that middle where it's not like a small city, but it's also not a
big.
large town. It's like right in the middle.
You're at
So
the transition point.
yeah, so I'm right in the middle of that transition point, and we've been sitting at that point for years now. We've always been right around 4,000 people. And so I get to see both sides where you get to see the communities where they all have everybody's back and everything, and then but you also get to see um where like, hey, we don't really care about you. But uh but the people in this town are actually really nice because I was on the side of the road fixing my girlfriend's tire, and I had not one but two of the neighbors come out to see if I needed help because I was just there on the side of the road. And both of them came out to make sure, hey, did I have all the tools I needed? Do you need any help with anything? Uh, the
I
one guy even was actually helping to try to make sure that the traffic got over into the other lane so that I wouldn't get hit.
Oh
and that
wow.
and I actually can I have two things that I can add on to this because well, right now I live in a bigger city, and it's one of the top 10 most dangerous places to live in the United States type deal, and I broke down.
You also live
um
in the more ghetto area.
it's a nice part of the ghetto. I hear the gunshots, I don't see them.
Death lives in the ghetto.
I do, I live in the ghetto.
I live in
um
the
I can
suburbs.
confirm.
but like I broke down in the local mire, and my battery went dead. All I needed was a fucking jump. Put my hood up. Do you think anyone fucking said anything?
Nope.
No, I had to walk across the parking lot to a Bell Tire, and luckily they had a machine that could
Yeah.
give me a jump because
Hmm.
they don't do that kind of shit. When things get, but you go break down. I went off the side of the road and here back this in this back in winter, and I had a tow truck already called and stuff. I was just sitting there, and I had 4 to 5 different people stop. I'm surrounded by fucking fields, like, but 4 to 5 different people stopped to make sure I was okay, make sure I was warm, make sure I had help coming, see if they could pull me out so I didn't have to waste money on a tow truck. Like, and
You know what's crazy?
mhm,
I remember something like this happening for myself actually in a small town, which is kind of weird. You know, I think it was more just like of my vernacular and like how I sound that gave people more of like a friendlier tone, you know, to me. But at the same time, it was like they were trying to help, but and do the most they can, without like inconveniencing themselves. But you know, they
yeah,
were still trying to help. Like my car, the problem was my car had a timing belt issue. Basically, the old one snapped, and I needed a new one. So I
yep,
had bought a new timing belt, and the people at O'Reilly's, right? They were like, "Oh, you got it, you got it," you know. But at the same time, they were like, if you need any help, let us know, you know? And then like I had like a dude who stopped there to like pick up a part who was like, bro, what you doing out here? And I'm like, oh, I'm kind of trapped. Like my timing belt kind of snapped on me and I need a new installation. Would have been like $700 to fix the timing belt basically, and no one was able to fix it, but everyone who basically came up to me and interacted with me at least tried to fix it, you know, in that small town. But if I was like in the city, no one would have probably given 2 fucks about me. I remember my car kind of broke down and they were like, "Oh, call a tow truck,"
yep.
you know?
In
Shoot,
the
I
city,
know. Go ahead.
Like not a single one of those people told me to call a tow truck before trying to help me.
I say the thing with the city is people, it's gotten to the point now where a lot of people have the mentality of trust no one, help no one because of all the issues that have happened.
Arise, yeah.
I just heard about a Taco Bell manager took in a homeless guy, trying to be nice and help out. Well, it takes a dark sided twist.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
like the area I'm in is stuck in that transition area as well. Like, even a recent example was uh early this January, maybe just before New Year's. Like when the weather got really cold and it was actually causing my some of my pipes to burst. The outdoor pipe had burst. Like it just that one scene showed the major differences between 3 groups of people. Neighbor was complaining. A group of people outside was just standing around chatting. But the neighbor on the other side, who actually had the tools to get the pump outside open, like normally you have to call people out for, didn't even fucking hesitate to get the tools to help me.
Yep.
It's it just that one scene alone just shows the difference in people nowadays. It's just in 1/3 of that group was willing to help, whereas the other 2/3 were just standing around bitching and talking. And
Yeah.
it's just gonna get worse as time goes on.
We'll see.
Oh
And
yeah.
well, if you had something that
With
you
the
wanted to add.
population increasing, yeah, because you have different types of mentalities arising, or at least the pre-existing mentalities with people agreeing with them, a lot of them being negative, you know?
Wolf, did you?
idiocracy is coming true more and more every day.
Oh my God, did you hear about Crocs on Idiocracy? That person who
No.
designed those costumes chose Crocs because they thought they were the most
Oh
ugly
yeah.
things out there that they would
Yes.
never make it. And
The
now,
like what is the dumbest pair of shoes that you can find?
yep,
And he chose Crocs.
and
And now everybody loves them.
everyone loves them. But going back to what we were talking about, it brings up another thing that I heard discussed is like the difference between nice and kind, and how people in like bigger cities and stuff, they're nice. Or while us people in
Yes.
the Midwest, we're kind.
Yes.
Cause nice
Yeah.
people, they'll be nice to you and everything. They'll say nice things, but they won't do shit for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
going back to my story, getting help with the tire. Like they came out on their own, just said, "Hey, do you need any help?" And the one guy actually brought out his impact to help get the lug nuts off the
They-
tire because I actually had to swap
That's
the tire.
dope. He brought an
Um,
impact gun. That man came prepared.
Yeah. So, and then at the end of it, I wanted to go pay him, and he refused to take payment. Just say, no, don't worry about it. And
Pay it
yeah,
forward.
he refused to have me pay him.
like,
Wow.
well, okay, so that guy was being kind, but another form of being kind that I know I get a lot. Let's say I get flat tires like crazy. Well, one time I don't have the shit to get tires off my car right now because it's a new car and it didn't come with all that shit, whatever. So call someone up, generally my dad, and he goes, "You can't get that fucking tire off your car? What the fuck do you think this is? You think I'm gonna be able to do this for you all the fucking time?" But he will still come and help me get my tire off because he's kind. He'll
He may be
bitch to
pitching
me
you,
about it,
Brandon
say
Knight.
say I should fucking know how to do it, which I do know how to do it. I just didn't have the stuff. But he'll bitch, while people who are nice will just be as nice as can be about it, but they won't help you. Oh, why do you do this to me, Clocks? Okay, I can't curse, guys. Mama Clocks has spoken. But
Now I just imagine Cog saying language.
Language.
Gotta
Another
put a
story that
dollar
I
in a
have.
swear jar.
because it's entertaining. It's entertaining to watch me say fudgin' and
Like
shit
dollar in a swear jar. It's like,
shiitake
Cox, there isn't enough
mushrooms.
swear jars for any of us.
Bergen.
Death, now you know how I
Ah,
feel when people
Fergie.
do that
Duncan.
to me.
Oh yeah, I know. It just makes me want to do that to you more often. You need to stream more, mister.
Which
Eh,
reminds me, how many people
Quadric,
here have the
though.
games Worm?
Worms? I don't.
Werbs WMD. Get it. We'll play it one day.
Yeah.
Worms Warfare, yeah.
Worms is
Nope.
one of my top favorite games. Almost anyone who has played it has loved that game. I am trying so hard to find people to play that game with.
I remember you
It's
talking
cheap,
about
I believe.
It all the Worms games are cheap. Like fucking that series has been around before PS1.
Yeah, Worms is sick. We should
It's like
all
how
get
many,
it.
like how often have you heard someone talk about Worms game and say they hate it?
I'm assuming you're
Never.
talking about like the standard worms.
Or just any of them?
Didn't they play it on Let's Play on like the old Rooster Teeth channel?
Maybe.
Throw a
Swear.
grenade down memory lane with the original and classic turn-based strategy game Worms. That one?
Yeah. Like anyone who's played Worms, one of the first thoughts into their heads, holy hand grenade. Oh, I missed the holy hand grenade.
It's
Oh, I just know the holy hand grenade
$8.
from
Monty Python. Yeah, it's
You
a
can't
reference to that.
cheat and
It's
just-
a reference to that film.
Oh, that's good to know.
Huh.
I was wondering where the hand grenade came from.
Yeah, Monty Python. Like even Minecraft references Monty Python.
Boulders.
It does? How?
Yeah, the red-eyed bunny. That is the bunny from
Oh,
Monty Python and the
yes,
Holy Grail.
that's right.
Like there are so many shows that use Monty Python as a reference. It's
It's a
and they don't credit
Yeah.
it. It's just
Follow party.
I wish those
Pummel
shows
Party.
or
Yep,
films
Pummel
or
Party
games.
has a bunny that has. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, like I just wish those games, shows, and films would reference Monty Python so people would know where that reference comes from. Because, like, those films, like, very few people complain about them. They are
Yeah.
really fucking good.
Let's talk about
I should
Morbid.
watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail again.
I need to watch. I haven't watched it since I was a
Honestly, the
stinking
game I
kid.
like
been
the
a
most is,
while.
I think the game I like the most of Worms is Worms Revolution.
You can buy all 33 items for Worms for $116 US.
Worms is
It's
one of
nice.
those games where I have
I think I
where
have
I've
W on
played
D.
nearly every single game in the series and have them on disc.
That's insane. Nice.
It Worms, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Dexter, and I forget the fucking rest of them. Like Worms is one of the
Dexter.
classics. It is one of the games that people have grown up with.
You can
And
buy
the
the
best-
full bundle on Steam.
Yeah, and like the best part is the company that makes them is still around and they're still making games. And like they were one of the people who anyone who knows who Yandere Simulator is, like they could have been one of the people that helped fucking make that. If it wasn't fucking Tiny Build or whatever it is, like they would have been the other option. Like they are fucking top tier developers. I've never had a complaint about any of their games.
Hold on.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, we're hitting the 2.5 mark.
Let's
Got
see.
2 hours
How long are you
and
guys
30
gonna be?
minutes. I think we're
Ice
gonna
cream
call
is a
this a
delicate
night
process.
because we're running
Okay,
out of steam.
Twix
Yeah,
Mixer.
Or running out of steam.
Y'all
Oh,
have a good night.
I'm not,
Mr.
but yeah.
I'm nowhere near drunk enough to
Dad's
run out of
getting
steam.
tired.
Hold
I'm
on.
only on my like seventh
Thank you,
cider.
love you.
You're
Bye.
holding out your last stuff. Rog, what Valiant, you have a good
Huh?
night, mister.
What?
Rog, what are you not run out of steam on? What do you want to say?
Twitch thoughts.
Twitch thoughts.
Which thought?
There are too many of them.
But I like this one. She's cute and dances and plays good music.
But see, we can't show that on our podcast.
Well, no, I was just like,
Put him up
no,
for the
You
beat.
could if
I
you
was
weren't
just saying
cowards.
I'm not tired, but that's all I
Brad,
was
I
doing.
never got to ask you. Did the song that you listened to, did you see that as racist in any way?
How I would see it is if I didn't listen to much of it. I listened to like parts of it, and like really what I took from it is that he showed images of like protesters, right?
Mhm.
And if it was like Black Lives Matter protesters, right? Then hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
We're
Hello?
professional, guys. We're
This
professional.
is very
Wait.
unprofessional.
No,
A
we're
plus.
very
Thank you.
professional. What are you talking about? We're the most
Yeah.
professional
I'm
podcast there
just
is.
I'm just having a conversation with
We're
Brock.
A
Appreciate
plus professionality.
Thank you for the pause. Basically, my issue with it, or what I have an issue with it is it isn't as clear, and he's really talking about like the protesters, like try protesting in my town, you know?
No,
Like,
he's talking about try causing
I think he's
issues
talking
like
about rioting.
rioting. Hence why he's
yeah,
saying looting
what they were
and
doing.
punching.
Like, okay, there's a difference between standing around holding up a sign doing chants and breaking into shop windows and like climbing through the window and stealing a bunch of shit.
Yes, there's a fine line between
Not even a fine line. There's just a
That's
being
not
line.
really a fine
well,
line. There's a big difference between
right.
standing
So,
around with a sign
there-
and breaking
It's
windows
there's a
and
line.
looting.
It's a bit difference between making a statement to try and benefit everyone and going on a riot to steal shit to benefit yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
There is a difference, and a lot of people don't understand that. But like just standing there and holding up a sign or saying something, that's all legal in the U.S. That's fine. But as soon as you're blocking someone from doing something or getting in someone's way or impeding somebody else in some way, it's no longer legal, and that's what people don't understand. They think that they can just stand in the middle of sidewalks and block people and yell at people, and or they can be in the roads and block traffic. Yeah, you can't do any of that.
And there
This
is
is
one
why they won't let me have a license, because
there
I'd be
is
running protesters over. It wouldn't be a hate crime or anything. I just wouldn't see them.
there is one current group going on that is it basically brings up this point to a fucking T. The Just Stop Oil group. It's what they're doing is fucking ridiculous. It's one of those groups where everyone can agree that yes, oil and its byproducts, we need to stop being dependent on it. But the way they are doing it, they need to have their fucking legs broken. Like what they are doing, they're basically standing out in the middle of the roads with fucking protest signs, but they are actively slowing down traffic to the point where people are missing funerals. Their children need to go to hospitals and they can't because they're in the way. They are stopping
Anybody,
emergency services. And
anybody who protests by standing in the middle of the road are fucking morons, and it's their fault if they get. Well, I'm not gonna say it's their fault, but they shouldn't be standing in the fucking road. It's stupid.
Did you see
yeah,
the protests where they're in the middle
No,
of the
yeah.
road and they're blocking emergency services?
yeah,
Excuse me? What?
like there is one
Yeah,
person that
during
was
the protest, they blocked emergency services.
Yep.
like
Retard.
they're doing it all the
Use my
time. Like
language.
they have stopped
Uh,
entire funeral
idiots.
processions. They have stopped emergency services. They have stopped people getting their babies to a fucking hospital. Like just stop oil. I can agree with their ideals. Anyone could that we need to like back off from our dependency on oil and plastics and all their byproducts. But the way they are doing it, they are increasing our dependency on oil and how much we burn through it. Like they need to, like, and the cops aren't fucking doing anything to do it. Their excuses is just the way it is. Like,
And it also doesn't help, at least in America, because the police can't really do much because there was the whole defund the police riots that were going on. So the police are at a standstill where like people want them to do their jobs, but they don't want them to do anything, and they want to defund the police.
Yep.
So the police are kind of at a standstill where they're trying to do stuff, but they can't do a whole lot because the same community that's trying
public
to get
image.
them to do stuff is also impeding them from doing their job.
Obviously, the solution is flying cars, so you could just fly over the protesters and get to work in the
Well,
hospitals.
then they
and
get
stuff
their
like
hover boots out and their
Well-
Just get a lift
jetpacks.
Their
truck
cover
and
boot.
push them.
that. Well, you know
Put a
what?
bump guard on them.
Have you ever tried to stop a fighter jet on a dime? That's going to be their own stupidity if they get in the way of something like that.
Yeah.
Now,
If it's
I don't think
painted
you can
red, you
stop
won't see the
something.
blood.
Well, I mean, like, what color paint?
Red.
No, I mean, like, what red? There's like, there's bunches of red.
Blood red.
yeah.
Blood red.
Yeah, you just
Yes.
paint your car with the blood of those stupid people.
Yes.
So is that like, is that like a dark burgundy,
Then
or
it
is it
dries
like
funky
a,
if you
or is
if
it
you
like a
paint it
bright
with
crimson?
blood though.
It's a blood red that looks like blood.
depends on the consistency.
Yeah,
Blood
because people's
comes in
bloods are
many different
different. Some
colors.
people's bloods are full of like fat and like, and it's gross. Like some people's blood get really dark. Some people's blood
Yeah.
is kind of light.
It's one of those paints that have the shimmer. If you look at it at one angle, it's lighter, and the other angle, it's
Oh, it has a
darker.
pearlescence.
Yeah,
It
Yeah, I was
has a
gonna say that's
pearlescence. Oh,
pearlescent.
that'll solve it. Okay, no. I was really confused because I'm like, like the consistency of the blood might change. So
That's why you just get the color changing one.
Bro, they have that.
I want my blood
Yes,
to be
they
blue.
do. Oh my
Also,
god.
I got another solution
know.
for the protesters.
Mhm.
Like, we need to just take all the people that have, like, shit to say and protest about, and, like, put them on an island somewhere in the middle of the Pacific so they can protest all day and night, and then the rest of us can get on with our lives.
Well, no, because a lot of them actually do have great things that they are protesting. It is their First Amendment right to protest. They
Like,
just
it's just
I-
like that
I
kind of
am
irritates me as well. It's just
perfectly
like the default argument is the First Amendment. Like,
Yeah.
free speech isn't an amendment; it's a human right by
mhm.
everyone on the planet.
Not in
The
China.
protest. China can go fuck itself. Where the politicians can go fuck itself, the people are okay.
We're canceled.
Well, I
I will
hope you all
actively
like.
kick-
I hope you all like
I'm saying
Gary.
this right
He's
now.
never
If
gonna
the
be seen
Chinese
again.
government have a fucking issue with me, I will hunt every one of them down and kick their fucking teeth in. They are run by a bunch of merciless cunts who only give a shit about themselves. Anyway, back to the
Go use the no
protesters.
cursing on him.
You should
The whole
dress
protesting,
up.
I'm perfectly fine with someone protesting. What I'm not fine with is when they start bothering other people. Like I was saying, I live in a semi-small town. when there was a whole thing in America where there was a bunch of riots and protests going on with the Black Lives Matter. So the whole riot thing never came to my town, but the Black Lives Matter did happen. There was one thing, and it was scheduled ahead of time. Perfectly fine, all cool. They were at the courthouse. They stayed out of people's way. They didn't impede traffic. Someone was walking on the sidewalk. They let them walk by. Someone had to go in the courthouse. They let them walk through. No
Oh yeah,
issues
no,
at
I
all. I
was
am
referring to
100% okay with that.
the people that like to stand in the roads and like block traffic and shit.
Yes.
Well, those are the people that you need to put on an island in the middle of the Pacific, and they can block the sharks or
Yeah.
Which
pirates or
it basically expands on the point that I really want to make to the protesters. It's like, you want to protest, that's fair enough. Like with Just Stop Oil, the vast majority of the people on the planet agree with your points. We don't agree with your methods. If you want to protest, do it where it will actually make a fucking difference. Don't do
Yeah,
it where it
or-
will benefit you, where it will get you
or-
more fucking likes on social media.
Or
Do it
instead
somewhere
of
where there is actually high
complaining,
pollution.
try to do something about it. Try to say, hey, we don't like this. Like, instead of just saying, hey, figure it out, or while you're protesting, say, hey, go into a better fuel or go into electric vehicles. Choose an
yeah,
option to switch to instead of just saying, yeah, we don't
they
like it.
only
Let's just
have
not.
they only have problems. Nobody has any solutions.
I'll have to change
Like,
that. Well, once he
even just
becomes
one
affiliated.
basic example is they're going in the middle of the streets and slowing down cars, but they're increasing pollution to do that. They want to make a difference. Target fucking companies that actually have a consequence, like the fuckers that make fidget spinners. Nobody actually likes them. They only buy them because they're a fucking gimmick and they make them popular. I am one of those people on the spectrum, and I fucking hate those things. Those companies only use oil, only use plastics. They are literally burning through the shit that they are trying to stop. If they want to try and stop something, target those companies.
Yeah, light the oil refineries on fire. That's what they should do.
Yeah, light them on fire.
Burn down big oil.
Yeah.
And then we have batteries. Actually, that'll probably cause just as much pollution because you're still burning the fuel. But, these people are really stupid, so they wouldn't know the difference.
Also, another point, how many of those protesters are unemployed?
I don't know,
Apparently
probably
they
all
didn't-
of them.
they didn't show up to work.
Emotional damage.
And
Yeah, I
another
mean,
point, Just Stop Oil, they're funded by the fucking oil companies. They really want to stick it to those fuckers, use their money against them.
yeah, here's an idea. What if those protesters aren't like they're paid by the oil companies, so people have to sit in traffic and burn more gas?
Shit, Rock just solved it. It's all a scam.
Everybody
fucking
got real
mind,
quiet,
man.
like everybody's
Like we're
brain starts
sitting just
clicking, like, wait a minute.
Huh.
It's a scam.
Also, there's one thing that's been going through my mind, and I don't actually know how much oil and shit is left, or like the rate of global warming and all that shit. Like, how much oil do we actually have left to burn through?
A lot.
Oh, millions of barrels. Millions. Like,
More
in
than that.
Like,
comparison to
most
the
peop-
shit we've already burned through, like we're probably gonna run out before global warming kills us anyway.
we haven't even probably discovered everything that we actually have in the earth because of conservation, right? Like people protecting wildlife and nature are probably also protecting some oil that's sitting underneath that shit because a lot of life used to live underneath there, and that life probably died millions of years ago and turned into oil by now. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I can guarantee you, that if an oil company tries to go for their land, they will tear the fucking throat out of anyone who tries to go for that land. They will protect those animals over the fucking oil, and anyone who gets in their way,
Bad wolf.
good luck to them. It's the
Same
best I
with
can say to them.
the Native American reservation. Isn't there like an oil? I don't know. Is it like Buckingham Palace or something, or some old castle somewhere in Europe? I don't know which one. Forgive my ignorance of all the castles that exist in Europe, but isn't there like a massive oil deposit, like historical castle somewhere in Europe that you can't touch it because it's like a historical landmark or whatever. I
Probably.
don't remember what castle it is. I said Buckingham Palace, but I don't think it's that one.
Like,
It might have
granted,
been.
granted, there's undiscovered oil reserves to the point where one of the reasons that the
Just,
gas
like,
prices
push
took a
up
massive
glasses.
fucking hike was because last year when they had to make an oil pipeline that is one of the largest in the world. Like, if they try targeting animal sanctuaries or preserved land, they are gonna start picking a fucking fight that they cannot win.
I'd like
No,
to see
sir.
that fight.
Yeah, true. Like, no, it's gonna be a bloodbath of like assassinations, bro. Like
Well, it's not just that. It's like
either
if they start targeting animal sanctuaries, like I am one of those people who will start taking the fucking fight to them because they are not touching those fucking animals
it's
for a
either-
bit of oil.
like my prediction is like the way the world works is like people work in assassinations because that's how it's always worked, and it's a really effective way. Like I'm not trying to out too many people. I'm not gonna give out
I know assassination.
Everybody knows
any
Scaly killed the
corporation,
queen.
countries, names, or anything. I'm just saying this is what we do in the world. We
Assassination means
assassinate.
they are
They
extremely
are
fucking
paid.
valuable.
Those people are paid, bro, in the thousands, some in the millions, because they do a good job. And
Yeah.
Depends on
it's
the
all for the
value of the
name
target.
of money.
It's
and
not just
power.
that; it's the value of the person. Doing it. If they can do it properly, those people are priceless.
I mean,
being
I don't.
undetected is one of those
It's not-
hard things. Just like
Like, it's not just the fact of doing the job; it's doing the job and nobody knowing you've done it.
Yeah, like Scaly and the Queen.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is a
That is a fucking skill that very few people on the world have. Those people are already hired.
What about the podcast?
Guys, this is a podcast. People actually need to hear us talking.
We are talking.
No, it's fine.
Wolf, knock it off. They keep doing Pikachu Thunderbolt over and over and over and over and over and
Well,
over and
I
over and over
told you
again.
to disable the
I thought
sounds.
I did.
Oh, if only you had a way of setting up the sound alerts so that
Wait,
only you could
like-
hear them and not everyone else.
Like
know,
whenever
right?
you like upload it to YouTube, those sounds aren't like on that, are they?
Yes,
yes, they
they
are.
are.
Oh shit.
yo, I just thought about this.
Wow.
So, are you using OBS, Death?
Yes.
Okay, so are you using OBS audio application? It's I forget what it's called, but it's specifically so you don't have to use desktop audio all the time, and you can differentiate between the application sounds that you're
Yeah,
using.
the audio mixer.
Which studio does that as well.
Right. But there's hold on.
Which is probably what's causing the issue.
Well,
Do you have application audio capture?
No. But let's not talk about this right now since we're on stream.
Okay, for sure.
But thank you. Oh, you guys.
Anyway,
Your dick's small.
yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
no
realize
talking on the
that-
podcast.
I didn't realize that it was like our podcast was like chock full of sound effects and
It's you guys don't hear it or anything. It's just
It-
gonna be on mine.
It is through Death's End, but it's not through mine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you the one that's uploading the thing to the YouTube?
He
To the
he he
Suspects channel,
he
yeah.
uploads it to Suspects. I upload mine to mine.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause like I have no idea what you guys were saying throughout like that entire portion. I think I heard Pikachu Thunderbolt probably 8 times in a row.
Yeah,
Jesus, just
I
ban whoever
I
keeps
also
doing
have
it.
no idea what was said.
yeah,
was
start banning people.
Yeah, start banning the people who are following me and because
You
let's
like
see,
Pikachu so
Wolf,
much, here's the shocker.
Jack.
Okay, so we got to
Oh,
ban
it's Jack, then
Jack.
definitely to it. Get out of here, Jack.
Speaking of uploading to the channel, I still have to upload the video I said I was gonna upload.
Clocks.
Okay, we got to don't ban clocks. I like
I
clocks.
have
You've
to
got
stop.
uploaded permissions as well, for fuck's sake.
I know. I just have to do it. But
Let's
I
ban
don't remember
Jax
what
twice.
the
I
only
just don't
reason
remember what
haven't
permissions
Yeah.
I gave you.
Ban and
We'll
unban.
ban
ban
Jax
and unban.
once.
is because
We'll
I
ban
wanna see if
Jax
I can
once
edit
for
the
himself
video,
and then once for
and I
clocks.
just
Doesn't
haven't.
that just unban him then?
I don't actually remember what
Oh.
permissions I gave you.
I'll
I
also
give you
ban him for
upload.
Wolf.
I don't know. I think it's just the only one I care about is being able to upload.
Okay,
And then I can
Yeah.
none of you guys are really gonna care about this. Jack would if he was in here, because I know he was really steamed about this topic. The
The
Marilyn.
sex harpies?
I mean, I would
No.
think you would be steamed about getting banned.
No, the Marilyn Monroe dress that Kim Kardashian fucking ruined.
Oh,
That pissed me off. That was dumb.
Like,
yeah.
What
um,
did Kim Kardashian fuck over then her boyfriend now?
She tried to put clothes on.
yeah, instead of taking them off, she
Oh,
she
first
thought
time for
she
everything.
could wear Marilyn Monroe's dress.
No.
And
I
she
don't-
ruined it. She
Where-
I don't-
destroyed.
Didn't she wear it to like some red carpet thing or something?
Yeah, let
Type
me
of award
think.
show.
But I don't understand why they let her wear it. Why
To
didn't
the
they just give her a
Oscars.
duplicate?
Well,
That-
she
I don't
had
even
one.
like
She
Why?
did. She actually had a
Okay,
duplicate,
well, why
but
didn't she
be-
why didn't they just make her wear that?
she wanted to wear. She had to wear it for the walk
Okay,
into the
okay,
thing.
okay. But hear me out. How about this? Why didn't who the fuck ever's in charge of I don't know, Marilyn Monroe's dress or whatever? Why didn't they just have another duplicate made and like I don't know, age it with like a belt sander or something? I don't know how the fuck you do that shit, but somebody could figure it out. Aries could probably figure
A
it
bolt
out.
sander to
Banging it.
fabric.
And
Or just tell her to go
and
suck her cock. She's not getting the dress.
And she would
well,
go
no,
do it.
no, she would
We've seen her
whine and
do it.
make a big she would whine and make a big deal about it and just make her think like, oh yeah, this is the original. But like keep the real one like I don't know, locked in a vault somewhere or whatever. And yeah, like why didn't they just do that? Like why didn't they just lie to her? People
For
lie to
money.
each other every Yeah, exactly. They could have charged her for the regular thing
Yes,
and then had the
Cox, she
dress
did.
saved.
I will
Uh,
forward
But
you
basically,
these
what happened?
links
I
that
don't even
have.
like Marilyn Monroe, and that fucking irritates
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, but basically what happened is that she insisted on wearing the original dress. She wore it on just the red carpet walking into the Oscars, but she was 1 or 2 sizes too big to wear the
2
dress.
sizes, more like fucking 5 of her ass.
And like she had to actually
So-
wear a jacket. Like she wasn't
Yeah.
meant to wear a jacket, but she ruined the
Mhm.
back of the dress where she had to
Yeah.
actually wear a jacket.
Yeah, because she ended up ripping the dress. She stretched it out in other parts, and there was a bunch of jewels that were hanging off it. All of those became loose and started falling off the dress. She completely ruined the dress, where they had to either throw it away or basically make a brand new one or re-sew everything back together.
Yeah, they should
just
have
to
did
get
that
it
to
in the
start
same
with.
in the
Why
same
would they
shape.
think that's so fucking like a good idea? Like Kim Kardashian is so fucking fat from sucking so much dick that they actually had to put her on a cum diet.
Oh my god.
No come for her.
Yeah, that was out.
Like,
But
she's the only
really,
person
she,
who is so bloated.
Which
You can
one did
poke
I
her
send you?
anywhere, and every fucking
might
every
have sent-
orifice of her would have a comeback.
Emotional damage.
I believe it. Yeah, she'd just squirt out like everywhere. She'd squirt more than death.
Like, she'd squirt so much that she'd be a
That's
fucking
saying
DLC.
something.
She'd be a DLC for Squirt Simulator.
So yeah, exactly. You gotta like
Power Wash
poke her
Simulator,
to
guys, just so
where
you know,
Yeah.
Power Wash Simulator.
She'd be that game's equivalent of a fucking flashbang. Like you just poke her in one place and she just goes off and it just spreads everywhere.
Wouldn't it be more like a nuke or a carpet bomb or napalm, like just kind of everywhere? But
Like
well.
fuck that, she'd be like the fucking Saw bomb.
Okay, I want to point something out.
Point away.
It's not just you guys. Like a lot of people, like I've heard it going on in our suspect VCs. Like people talking about this. Like, what else is going on in the world that's distracting everybody? But oh my god, that fat bitch put a dress on and ruined it. Like, okay, everybody look the other way. What the fuck is happening in the world? Because
yeah.
they're making a big deal about this fat bitch putting on a dress. Or I guess she's fat. I don't know. I've never seen her, but Aries says she's fat. I'll trust him.
She has a fat
She's
ass.
probably
yeah, she's
fat.
a lard ass.
She has an ass that broke the internet because of how big it is.
Oh, like that one black
Most
chick
searches.
who's
That's
like
Kim
a singer.
Kardashian.
America's
That's who we're
No,
talking
that
You know,
that,
you
that
know,
no, that black
that
chick that's
infamous-
like a singer.
Oh, Lizzo?
no, that's
Who the
Beyonce.
Beyonce?
No,
her ass is so big, but if
Which
it was put up on
black
an all-you-can-eat buffet, even an American couldn't finish it.
what the fuck was her name? Mickey McNaj or something? Like
Nicki Minaj.
Mickey
Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj.
I want to call her
Minaj.
Mickey Minaj now.
Mickey
It's a bit
McNaj.
nutty.
Like
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
She Mickey
okay,
Minaj me.
Yeah,
like yeah,
she was
like
in the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
oh, was she? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
This is the
I
Mickey. This is
I
the
I
Nicki
don't know.
Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj.
She's just
It was
like
Minaj Mickey.
she was a black chick who was like a singer or rapper or something. Like I don't know, maybe she
Cousin of
still
Johnny
is.
Joe Billy, Jimbo Bob.
Yeah, I still don't play that game. I don't get that reference. But anyway,
I do.
so this chick got an ass like that one? Because I remember like that chick was legendary for her ass.
She got an ass like Loba.
I don't know who.
Who's that?
Does Nicki Minaj have? Was Nicki Minaj known
She's
for
the
her
village
ass?
bicycle. Everyone's
Nicki
had a
Minaj is
ride.
definitely
Like,
known for her ass. Like her
Kardashian's
figure
ass
for
is so
sure.
big, it is no longer classified as a badonkadonk. If she was to go down in the herd, people would be looking at it and say, damn, that's a badonka blimp.
Have you guys ever seen a dump truck? Like an actual dump truck? Like from a quarry?
Yeah.
Those things are massive. And they definitely explain Kim Kardashian and Nicki Minaj's ass as well. Good descriptor.
Can their asses fit in a dump truck?
No, because they're about the size of one. So it's
Their
like
asses are so big, they supply
Oh,
the materials for the
trying to-
dump
so
truck.
so that you
like,
would need
unless the
like
dump
one of
truck was
those big.
hollow,
You would need like one of those big ukes that they use to like
you need an even
Like-
bigger dump truck.
yeah, like one of the ones that would like smash a monster truck. They're so big.
Basically.
Oh man, like yeah, you
Got the
can't.
turning radius of
Like
a semi.
tires are size of like a mini apartment.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could probably live in one of those things, honestly.
You
but
really
Made it to the
you
3-hour
really-
mark.
yeah,
258.
we're talking about Mickey McNaj's asshole and
Yep.
some white
3
chick's ass that ripped a dress, and I'm like, everybody look the other way. What are they hiding?
Now, is Kim Kardashian white or is she black? Or is she
Alright.
mixed? I can't remember.
I thought she married that one black guy that even the black community hates.
She's
Yeah,
Oh.
only-
yeah, Kanye West. And
Yeah,
Mr.
that guy,
West, Mr. West.
the
She's-
guy
she's-
that is
she's
racist
only-
against
she's
Jews
only
and
white
thought he
when
was
she's been
Jesus.
drinking.
He thought he was Jesus or something.
she,
Yeezus? You mean
So
Yeezus?
it's been 3
Oh,
hours.
Jesus,
So far, we've
Yeezy.
Oh,
it's been 3
mm.
hours. And so far, we've picked a fight with the American government, the CCCP, Elon Musk, the Kardashians. Who else am I missing?
The black guy that even the black community hates.
Oh, and then whoever is mad about the whole Jason Aldean song.
Oh yeah, and the fucking PC community again.
I mean,
but-
I don't, is that accurate? Because one of my buddies, I mean, he's black, and me and him used to sit around and talk about all kinds of shit, and he was like, "Yes, even the black community hates that guy." Like, I guess he was like pretty shitty, or did some
Which guy is
shitty
that?
shit.
Well, let's
The
see.
Kanye guy.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. One of the times he actually got
Did you-
pissed because Beyonce didn't win an award, but Beck did. You know, Beck, who plays a whole bunch of different instruments, like writes his own music and everything, while Beyonce has all these people who do all this work for her, and she dances around and sings. She does it very well, mind you. She's a great artist.
Dancing is
just like K-pop
stretching
artists.
it.
Well,
I'm trying to
quotation
think.
The thing
artists.
is,
Beyonce, she's that hot black chick, right?
Yes.
does she do her own choreography?
Like I can't remember.
Beyonce?
I'm not into
I have no
music.
idea. But
I
this
thought
was
she had like I
Okay.
thought she had like one
I'm
of
off
like
for the
the
night, though.
best leading choreographers.
Okay,
in, like,
bye.
Say it.
bye.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
Bye.
this because this has irritated me so much. Beyonce is not that good. The main
I'm not,
reason she
I'm
has a
not
massive fan base,
Beyonce.
most of her fan base are men who want to fuck her.
Like
I mean, I think I seen her like a long time
guys,
ago.
let's not
but-
take on Beyonce's fan base, please.
Well, like, no, I don't got nothing against her. I just don't listen to
Yeah,
her music.
I don't want to mess with Queen Bee.
I don't want to.
I mean,
Queen
Bee.
Bee, don't you mean Queen
Those ones
Bitch?
are. Those ones
I-
are.
Bro,
Oh
bro,
my
they'll
I
come
thought-
after you.
I
bro.
thought she was like that hot black chick. Like I
Man, we
can't
are
really
just never gonna
remember.
see
I'm
Aries
not sure
again.
that I ever
No.
seen. Like I think I seen her like a long time ago, like a music video or something.
See,
But
I love
I'm
her
not like
work
really
in
into.
Dreamgirls, where it's just her voice, cause she can sing, but
Yeah.
honestly, her actual music, I'm not a fan of. But yes, she can
Understandable.
sing. She's a great artist, entertainer. Go her. I'm
Question.
not. I'm just not
Well,
a big fan.
is that fat white Kardashian chick like a singer, songwriter?
Which fat white kid?
I have a
Bitch?
question. Have you ever heard Beyonce singing without autotune?
Yes, Dreamgirls.
I don't
Did that have?
know.
Did that not have autotune though?
It did not have autotune. It was her raw voice in Dreamgirls. She did a fantastic job.
Oh, Dreamgirls, as in like
The movie
like the tree. Okay,
with
like the
I don't
Jennifer
watch
Hudson,
movies.
tree.
what that made Jennifer Hudson big and stuff. Like, yeah.
I don't watch
Okay,
movies.
yeah, no.
I don't know anything about that movie. Was that the one where they had the pants and like? Oh no, wait, that was a different one.
Def, I hate to break it to you,
Was
but
was that
if
the one
they
with the
told,
Notebook?
Oh my God, Rock.
if I hate to break it to you, but that was auto-tuned.
No.
Yes, it was. You can hear it.
No.
Any
No, I do not
software that
believe that. I
no,
do not believe that.
I am listening to it right now, and I can tell you the background noise
Autotune
was
is
cleaned
different
up.
from Melodyne. Autotune is different from Melodyne.
Anything that affects the singer's voice is auto-tune.
Not autotune. Not autotune. Those are two different things. Trust me, I'm a
Her,
producer.
her voice has
If
been
you're a producer,
modified.
you should know that autotune and Melodyne are two different things.
Her voice has been modified. That is the short
That's all you gotta
version.
say. That's all you gotta say.
Like the short version is her voice has been modified. That is not her original voice.
Yeah.
I am listening to right now, and that has been
Oh,
edited.
Well, everything's edited to a degree.
Exactly. Which
Johnny
means it's been
Cash
modified.
wasn't.
Which means it was not fucking. It is not her original voice. It has been edited.
Johnny Cash wasn't.
I mean, that's the thing. It could sound like autotune. It could sound like Melodyne. It also could just be like a microphone. You know, like someone's natural voice can come out, especially if you're using like an amplifier that
Ren?
has like mid, low, and high settings.
Ren.
It's augmenting the voice, but it's still
I
their
am currently
natural
using a
voice.
microphone that is used by music producers.
Okay.
So is this your real voice?
Exactly. This is my voice. I am using a microphone that is used by music producers. I know that I have heard the difference between a natural voice and an edited voice. Her voice is edited.
Mine's
I
a
don't
rig.
care. I don't care what software has been used. Her voice has been modified. I can 100% guarantee it.
But back to
I'd have to
Yeezy.
hear. I wanna hear it.
Back to Yeezy. He did stupid pranks or not pranks, stupid things like that to where he got all pissed and tried to take other people's awards away to give them to who he feels deserves them.
Deemed was worthy.
Yeah, like
Well, okay,
he thought
well,
Beyonce
like,
should have gotten one over this Beck guy, and then all of a sudden Kanye actually started listening to Beck's stuff and found out, hey, Beck did all of this on his own. And was
okay,
just like, oh,
but
okay,
like, what?
I apologize.
Who does pick who gets those awards?
Oh,
It's
whole
like a
bunch of people.
committee that you have to bribe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so.
Yeah, it's basically like a multiplayer game. It's pay to win.
So-
It's a popularity contest. You know, like all the
Beyonce's
movies that
record
we
deals.
don't actually like win awards.
Beyonce's
Yeah.
record deals aren't paying out that much anymore. Bex is that what you're saying?
He's lying. He's edited his voice to sound British.
Like
He's
the
actually
way
an
that
Irish guy who's trying to sound British.
the way that those awards work is basically a popularity contest, and whoever has the most money, and whoever, if you ever watched any of those awards back, most of them are about to have an album released.
Yeah.
They are
What I
purely
heard-
using it to boost their fucking album numbers.
Oh,
Now what I heard about it is that a lot of labels themselves will like try to buy out like people's affection or people's like award vote essentially for like movies. They'll do it for movies. For music, they'll do it for like the Grammys. They'll do it for like these like very high popular
yeah, I remember like not too
viewership.
long ago.
There
All
was a
of
video
the
about it.
all of the American royalty, like meaning Hollywood actors and shit, were really upset that nobody cares about the Grammys anymore.
Nobody's ever fucking cared about them. Only people who pretend to be popular.
I mean, I never even watched a Grammy thing. I didn't. I thought it was like a thing that was like for the super elite or whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck about actors and actresses. I mean, yeah, some of them are like
The Grammys
hot
are
or
for
whatever, but
musicians. The Grammys are for musicians.
oh,
It's
okay.
the what's the globe? It's
The
like
Golden Globe.
there's like the Golden Globe, and then there's like
The Oscars, the Academy Awards.
Oscars. Yeah.
Like,
Hey, and the
most
Oscars,
of-
that's where Kim Kardashian ripped that dress.
Like most of those
Yeah.
people who are in those awards are shit. They require a background band. They require some degree of software to make themselves sound better. Like a basic example, the music video we were talking about before with the guys singing about try that shit in a small town. People will say it's controversial, but most people who don't agree with his points will agree that he has a fucking nice voice.
He does. I like James.
He is legitimately a good singer. Granted, people might not agree about his song, but he is a good singer. His voice might have been edited, but he can hit those fucking notes. He is good.
Oh, Celine Dion.
Oh. You know she can't sing anymore?
She couldn't sing in the first place.
I don't know.
In the first one.
I heard that she could like really hit those high notes.
She used to. She can't anymore. She has something going on with her vocal cords.
Tonsils.
She ripped her vocal cords trying to hit high notes.
No, she didn't rip them. Let me.
She ripped him
Look it
when she
up.
took 1 inch too many.
Oh, you know, I bet singers got to be
Celine.
careful for that, like sucking dick, like because they might fuck up their vocal cords. So singers probably don't suck dick.
It's
Bro, why are
actually
you going
funny.
for Lux?
I can't
they're
remember the
such a-
name of the bands, but it's usually for the metal or heavy metal bands where the lead singer has actually had to change how they do the singing because it does actively damage their vocal cords.
Yep.
Oh, so like they have to suck dick.
Yeah, like okay, so she has stiff person syndrome. It's an
She constantly walks around with an erection.
incurable neurological condition that results in uncontrollable muscle spasms. So
Let's stick up her ass.
Random
Mhm.
orgasm syndrome.
that would be a
That's
fun
a
one.
thing.
That would be a fun one.
That's actually a thing.
Just walking down the middle of the street.
Dude, I'm pathologically
God.
higher than you.
Okay.
Yeah. Or like you're sitting in church and somebody, you know, the preacher yells, "Can I get an amen?" And somebody starts like fucking orgasming.
Also, if Celine Dion is so good, why is she only known for the one song that was popularized by the fucking Titanic?
She is known more for just that.
Any time I hear her fucking name, it's for that one
Oh.
goddamn song, which is goddamn horrendous.
That's the only reason I even know about Celine Dion is because of the Titanic. I literally don't know anything else about her. And by the way,
I have played
that
Doom
guy-
mods with ear rape that sounds better than her.
did that one guy in the Titanic at the end that like hit the fucking propeller and did like a really cool flip on the way down? Did he get a Grammy or an Emmy or a global? That
No,
guy deserved a fucking medal.
I think he got in the credits. Ta-da! I think that's
Oh,
it.
that's disappointing.
I know he was fantastic.
He was doing flips.
Oh fuck.
Oh well.
Okay. Well, guys, I am calling it a night because I have work in the morning. I was supposed to have
So
a
do
girls'
I.
night with my daughter, and that totally fucking did not happen.
And you ruined it.
I ruined it. I forgot about the podcast, in all honesty, when I told her, hey, we'll do a girls' night. She's been on the
Yeah,
VR the whole time anyway, so it's not like she really noticed, but
She's having her own girls' night with her friends.
She's
Mom
crying
of the
about
Year
it.
award.
She's looking in a mirror right now in VR chat and
No,
crying.
I can hear her. She's screaming into the VR headset right now because she's probably in a horror thing. I miss you too,
No, I'm just kidding.
Clocks. We should watch some anime. So here, I will put.
We're watching anime with clocks.
Yeah. Why not?
Can I watch anime with clocks, or is it a girl's thing?
You can watch anime. We'll do the MASH one.
Cream Puff Man.
Cream
Oh,
Puff Man.
Speaking of mashing, I need to go pee again.
Well, you guys have a great night on that note.
Let's do the mashed
And we'll see you next week, and hopefully, I don't know, we won't be so fucking random. But then again,
Good night, everyone. Yes, I apologize
Bye
for
bye.
all of the randomness.
oh my God, James is still here. Hi, James.
Wait, I didn't do any of the
I
randomness. That was all you
wandered
guys.
off. I wandered off for a minute, but I'm back now. What I missed? What's going on?
You did
Random.
a lot of random shit. We covered a lot of different topics. I think we actually finally covered the stuff that we were supposed to cover 2 weeks ago, so we can actually come up with new topics now.
I was hearing something about somebody's butt and something about
Yeah,
Beyonce
You're
not
putting
being
something
there.
in your butt? What? Okay,
fat
have a
white
good night,
girl's
guys.
big ass and a